God, bro.
But money
It be
wise,
like this.
bro, you always want to maintain your freedom.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing. You always want to maintain your freedom.
Yeah. That shit, boy. Talk about a tall task, bro. It's like, bro, when you really think about it, bro, trading your time
Yeah.
for a dollar, bro.
Just feeling stuck. Like some people can't leave. They feel like they can't leave because they trapped.
I
If
tell
you're,
you, like, bro, I have to make I know for sure
yeah,
I have to do a certain amount just to sustain my life.
just sustain your life.
And I don't even have no crazy life to sustain. Right?
Yeah.
Not yet. I mean, I don't ever plan on having a crazy life to
Nah,
sustain.
nah, nah.
But like,
But even just a level of affordability
yeah,
and comfortability for your own. That's two things I'm focused on at this point in my life: having my own and having my freedom.
oh God,
Stability, even that is like, yeah, but I'm okay with not being immediately stable. Just because I always kind of been like that.
yeah.
I moved
But I
around.
get it though. You
I like
gotta,
moving around. Yeah,
and you also gotta think, bro. We young as shit.
right.
It's like we may feel older, and really what I realize it is, it's because we grew up so fast. I had to mature so fast
Right.
that we just feel like we've been grown for fucking forever.
But you
I
know
told
what
my
I realized?
homegirl, huh? What?
I feel like I just started like my prime.
Bro,
25
they
to
say
like 30.
our shit started at 20. They say like the real man age
Yeah,
started at 27, 28.
bro, I just feel like in the adult world, people look at you like a junior when you like 24, 25. Like you still like you a baby adult. I thinking when I was 21, I think I'm the biggest thing in the world. Like I got money, I got some shit in my pocket.
No God.
You know what I'm saying? I feel good. I'm alright. I look at 21-year-olds like how they looked at me back then. I'm like, I get it. Like you still kind of is a baby. Like
Yeah.
like not to say that you not a lot of people not advanced at 21.
Yeah.
But
You just be like,
there's
damn.
a certain like internal wisdom that you just don't. It don't click it. At that level, like when you really dolo by yourself and you really crash by yourself and you gotta figure that out. That's where
Like, all right,
it
bro.
kick in
Like,
you were like,
no, for real.
no.
I get it. I get it. Oh
Nah,
God.
but from there, again, bro, I'm grateful. Like everything gonna be smooth, everything gonna be good.
So when did you fully like transition going like all the way Muslim?
But honestly, that started for me from like grade 7. But
Cause is your mom Muslim?
nah, she's like spiritual Baptist.
Yeah.
But I be telling people she a gypsy. That kind of was like, I was one day I was like had a bunch of Muslim friends all the time. You gotta answer that. You gonna hit her back.
No, I made it, bro.
So then I'm in my head like, let me actually figure this out for myself. My homie Muhammad, shout out to him.
Yeah.
We in 7th grade. And this when they start teaching you about like the world, religion,
Yeah.
like certain events. And I'm like, I'm reading it. I hear what the teacher telling me. I look back at my homie. I look at the other Somali girl in the class. I look at the other Somali girl in the class. There's a Sudanese girl in the class. Me and Muhammad cool. I'm like, yo, bro, this is true. He was like, what she's saying is true, but it's not verbatim like that in our world. It's just really
Oh, that was
simple.
talking about the Hispanic.
He went
What's
over
going
the
on,
5
bro?
pillars, then he went over like a couple ones and twos.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I feel like they teaching it in a way that's not like easily able to grasp. I feel like you're telling it to me from like a perspective of like corporate
Yeah.
or like what's that, like not PR but like
Yeah, no, that is
a
like
picture painted way.
yeah,
Like,
PG-13. Like okay,
yeah. I'm like,
they ain't
nah.
telling you the whole shit, the ups and down, the ugly.
Yeah, like an industry way of teaching it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, how is this really supposed to go?
They teach you what they want you to know.
Yeah, he broke it down for me, and I was like, okay, I dig it, but I ain't really paying no mind. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Still in your mother's house, you gotta comply. And I'm like, all right. But secretly, I was just like, bro, I just know this ain't it. Even when she was like, we was quarreling, like she grabbed me, dragging me to church and all type of stuff like that. I was like, it's cool, no problem. But I was like, in my heart, I know like
That one for you.
it wasn't the environment that I was taught in that she subscribes to. I don't.
And you know that's what fuck it up with a lot of times with a lot of people.
And I'm like, all right, let me branch out and read it.
Yeah.
Let me just start from the fountain. I read it.
Yeah.
I'm reading this. I'm reading that. I'm comparing. And I'm like, I see where the similarities lie. I see where the differences lie.
Yeah.
Now I'm able to like obtain it for myself to say, I can see the good and bad in this. Not the good and bad. I can see the right and wrong of this. I can see the right and wrong of that. I know the lineage of this. I know the lineage of this. The history.
Yeah.
And I can see where the transition happened. Because it's all Abrahamic religions. So I can see where the transition comes. And ultimately, I just made the decision for myself. So what was that? 2020 started. 2021. Learn how to pray and all that. Go to the mosque. But remember, it's COVID, so
Yeah.
I'm just with my homies. Like, they Sudanese, they Somali. I'm just like, yo, what this mean? What that mean? What I'm supposed to do here? What I'm supposed to do there? Funny enough, it's Muslim people. Like, my uncle is Muslim. But he ain't really raised me. I ain't never been around him like that.
Yeah.
They always talked about him. Me and him actually got in touch like this past year. You know,
Damn. So how was that?
When I had like a stop in Jersey, I hit my cousin up. I was like, yo, I'm in Jersey. He came and got me. We went to New York, so I went and see my cousins. And I was just there. Spur of the moment, I was like, yo, let's just have a family reunion. Because we ain't never had one. But everybody lives different places, you know. You come.
That's just spread out. I was about to say, you already know, yeah.
So
Yeah, you know how it
I
should
was
go.
like, let's pick a day. I think it was like September, October. I was like, let's pick a day in December. Funny enough, everybody him going but me. But my cousin and my older cousin, they were like, they kept it going. So everybody went. Like, it was like 30, 40 people. They went. From there, then it was like, I want everybody to keep in touch, but I knew everybody wouldn't. But it was just to put names to faces. That way, going forward, if anything happened, you're supposed to know.
You got somebody you can contact.
Because everybody got their own groups.
That's a
everybody
fact.
lives somewhere different. But now it being what it is like, okay.
Question, I don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's harder nowadays though to keep families together? Not even just like intermediate households, but like cousins. Like when you think about our parents, they was way more intact with their cousins, like aunts, like you.
We got a lot of options these days.
Yeah.
We have an abundance of options.
Yeah.
Some people is more so have love for their friends, co-workers, people they meet in life. So because you could choose and you don't necessarily need to be around people that is blood related to you, you can pick and choose. That's a factor. Back then, they was putting up and dealing with a lot more things. Like, it's certain dirty secrets.
Like they were still showing love to that weird ass uncle.
Yeah, you got. I don't know if I can say it, not say.
No, you good.
It's
we just can't say the
you can't say
slur. You could talk about that, but you know that word. You know,
you get nothing shut down.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you put up with a lot of like abuse, a lot of certain way you being talked to. Respect is taught in a certain way.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily teaching. I think there's a way to teach, right?
Yeah.
To where, even if it doesn't benefit you all the time, you still do the right thing. You still teach the right way.
Yeah.
Me being an adult now, I look at a younger kid and I'm like, I'm not gonna do to you what they did to me.
I tell people this all the time. It's crazy, like how I grew up and the things I was told. I tell any chance I get, bro. Not even just on a spiritual level, but just 'cause I know what it did to my life and like how I can mature you. I tell kids, bro, if you can wait till marriage,
wait till marriage.
I tell them, bro.
I know everybody I know wish they waited. Like a lot of people I know wish they waited.
Bro,
boys and men, women.
As much as I enjoy that shit, I still be like, bro.
The after effects and what you risking, and when you look at I'm not even gonna say when you young, when you in a certain mindset.
Yeah.
And you feel a certain type of way. Everybody got different emotions. Everybody entitled to how they feel.
Yeah.
Some things can become a slippery slope. It consume you. Like you, I would never tell a young boy don't have a girl that he like. Have a girl that you like.
Yeah.
But don't start taking things on yourself, or don't start changing parts of yourself just because you like them. That goes for boys and girls. I think that's universal. Like, so many times you see, bro. I know my guy right here, like, he not even really, like, that emotional like that. Because he dealing with whatever, now he bending and changing his will to fit. And I'm speaking, it happened to me too.
It happened to all of us.
That's what I can sit here and say, like.
It happened to all of us. You be like, damn.
You looking back and like, it didn't really start like that, but it's a slippery slope of you like someone. you get consume more in there. Now you end up with this end product. That I would just be like, bro, just lock it down. Yeah. But you know how it is. You can't really tell somebody that.
Especially when they,
you can't really tell.
You gotta let them. That'd be the fucked up part.
I wouldn't even say you gotta let them go through it. There's a way to show people.
Yeah.
Like, if I ever encounter like one younger guys, like younger cousins, anybody that's like a friend of my younger cousins, or like just younger kids like in our community, I'm like, I can't tell you what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I can figure you out as an individual. What do you like and what do you want? From there, I can say.
Try to guide you or give you some advice.
I can give you. This is an easy way to do it.
Yeah.
This is a difficult way to do it. This is a balanced way to do it. But I can't tell you because I'm not the one that got to execute.
Yeah.
You know your
and then a lot of times, you know,
abilities.
They already sometimes they be already having their mind made up.
Yeah. And then it's
that'd be the hard.
It got who more of a grasp and a control or pull on them. And then people grow into what they raised in. You in darkness, you gonna grow into darkness.
Yeah.
And every now and then you find a diamond in the rough, like people who could, even though what we were taught was, in a sense, not all of it, but a lot of it was wrong.
Yeah.
Or very biased or very one-sided.
Yeah.
We could say, bro, I'm not gonna bend. Like I'm just not gonna accept this.
I'm gonna stay solid.
For sure. Now, fast forward, not to say that it's easy, but you know better, you do better, even when it's difficult. That's where like I could say the connection is made. How we say bridge the gap, change it going forward. That's
I always, hey, when I was doing the podcast full time, mission statement of respect is due podcast, bridge the gap between generations and nations.
For sure.
So, man.
Some stuff is just universal advice.
Yeah.
But when you start dealing with particulars, then you can be like, all right, I gotta pattern this up. The advice I give to young boys probably would be different than I give to like young girls.
Yeah.
But with the basis of it being like fair, I'm like, this is gonna benefit you.
You want kids, bro?
Lately, these last couple months I've been saying no. But simply because I know myself.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get the things I feel like I deserve.
Yeah.
I would hate to have resentment for a kid, knowing that I'm not done dealing with like myself and the stuff I want. On top of that, certain things you can't control. Imagine you send your kid out there into the world to go to school, and God forbid, any type of tragedy happens.
Yeah. How do you come back?
Emotionally, how you gonna recover?
How do you come back from that?
Like then you got your wife. How you gotta deal with that now? Are you gonna try again? God forbid, disability.
Yeah.
Nowadays, technology, they could tell you probably.
Yeah.
If, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. Could you honestly say you're going to bring a paralyzed child into this world? Heavily autistic and ADHD child into this world? Heavily, like.
Yeah.
Heavily. Where, they can't be left
bro,
alone.
I think, bro, them parents is some of the strongest people,
now,
bro.
Your life is going to change forever. Change forever. Because something happening doesn't mean it's normal. Like, human beings got legs.
Yeah.
Some people don't got legs, but that doesn't mean that it's normal. Now there's things in place to help.
Yeah.
But that's why you say ask the question, do I want it? Would it be fun? I think people like babies. I think people like the aspect of raising kids. Oh, my son's gonna be this, my daughter gonna be that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. What happens if it don't go like that? Can you handle that? Me for myself, I'm gonna say at this moment in time, my answer is no.
Nah, I respect that.
And then on top of that, I'm not the one that got a bad child. Like, so as much as let's just say I did,
bro, I'm
like, I can't really tell this woman because then she gonna go through whatever hormones.
Yeah.
She gonna feel away. It's gonna turn into a thing where how are we gonna be after? And it's like
because the baby changed the situation.
100%. Now your relationship is, I think, with relationship.
Oh, that's a touchdown. But like I was saying, bro, my main thing that scares me the most about having a kid. Not only, like I said, I'll be straight up. Yeah, sure. I'm real selfish with myself and my time right now. I'm not even gonna
it would be very irresponsible of me.
Yeah.
In any of these next couple whatever years to try to bring a child into this world.
And then, bro, I'd be so nervous about having a kid with, like I said, with the right one. That's one of my worst fears, bro.
The wrong woman.
Having a kid with the wrong woman.
Even women, I'm like, sometimes, bro. I'm like,
then,
you just got the wrong baby for like.
Yeah.
I can't really say like.
Yeah.
I try to keep it as neutral as possible.
I
do not participate in gender wars.
Yeah, no, I don't mean it in a sense of like like that.
Because we.
But like, like I'm saying like situation. Yeah. I should probably say that more. I should probably say that. Yeah. I'd be scared about having a kid with the wrong situation.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, bro, like you
Sometimes
said, I might be too much for her.
Yeah.
That don't make me a bad guy. Don't make her.
Yeah, but
It
I
just
can be honest with you.
yeah.
I got my ways. I got ideologies that you probably can't handle.
Yeah.
I can look at a woman and be like, I see what you want, what you offering. I see what I want, what I'm offering. It's just not.
Yeah. It don't line.
You know what I'm saying?
And we know where I know where I ain't budging at.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And then on top of that, I'm a firm believer everybody can find what they're looking for.
Yeah.
I don't never hear somebody say, now, I can disagree with something, but still neutrally say, you have every right to want that. Yeah. Do I think you're going to find that? Depends on the situation. But you have a right to go for it.
Yeah.
And then, you know when somebody do something and it work, what can you say?
Well, they say
it's
crazy. It's crazy until it happens. It's crazy until it happens.
Then you a genius. So
look at Kanye.
For sure.
Look at,
so
and, you know, I fuck with Kanye.
Movie, like 100%. With every type of a situation like that, when it comes to like now this pivotal moment, I think we had the quarter of a century. Yeah, 25. Like you do this 3 more times, you're 100.
That's crazy.
So for this next quarter, the first quarter, you're young, you're growing up, adolescent, adult, whatever the case. Training wheels off now.
Bro, like we live real, bro.
Like humanity ain't really like. I remember when I was like, I'm 22. Like, oh, you so young. 21. I'm like, oh, you still. Oh, you. Even like driving the truck, boy, they like, you young. I'm like, I'd rather go do it now.
Yeah, no cap.
Like,
bro, look at it like this, bro. We met was in 10th grade, bro.
What that 2015? 10 years.
That fast, bro. That fast, bro.
But it's people you've known since you was like 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
That's 20 years.
And some people, and that's another thing where I'll be telling people. I tell people, like, time don't always matter, especially now with me. Like, I'm a real firm believer in like test. Like, you might have a great relationship with somebody over this extended amount of time, but if ain't no pressure, if you ain't never been in you ain't never been in no type of situation to make you be like, damn, how can we handle this?
When it come to relationships like that.
Like shit, and that's just even friendship too.
Cause
like shit, like we think about it, bro. When we first met, we ain't see eye to eye.
Yeah, I was like,
but we was real men enough to.
At that time, I can say me. I was like, I'm just very temperamental right now.
Yeah.
Especially at that age, I was like,
I was young as shit. Yeah.
But I was just very like, I didn't want to like certain things. I was looking for like not problems, but I was looking to stand out a bit too much. I was like, even sometimes I'm disagreeing just for the sake of disagreeing. But I can say like, people know me like that. I'm like, I'm a bit of a contrarian sometimes. But sometimes I can tell you, nah, I firmly just disagree. But there's ways to disagree.
Yeah.
Sometimes what you disagreeing on is grounds for, nah, I gotta leave.
Nah. And
sometimes you can disagree and like, it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think it feels like a personal attack when people disagree with you.
Yeah.
Composure. It's like, I feel strongly about this. They don't. Take a deep breath, it's over. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
But I think falling out, all of this is part of life.
Yeah.
When you understand the concept that life is supposed to go like this, it's such a weight off your shoulder. That doesn't always make it easy. But mentally,
because it'd be like, damn.
Yeah, but mentally it's
like, why the fuck is it supposed to go like this for me?
But that's why you Christian, you got your religion.
Yeah.
You got beliefs that even if you know something, I can tell you, bro, compose yourself. You know that already. You just need a reminder. Yeah.
Sometimes you need that. But you know, I tell people that because I'm not the like average Christian. Like, and I know that. Yeah. Like, people, how some people that's Christian, they won't have friends or family or stuff that's outside of their religion. Right. It's like, me personally, as long as I can deal with a person as long as they not disrespecting. Cause you know, like you said, even when you told me before I knew you was Muslim, you was like, when you told me even then, like, oh bro, like, you know, that ain't what I believe. I was like, oh, my fault, bro. You know, it's all up, you know. But some people that took that as, oh, bro, what you mean? So you don't mess with God? Like,
nah, bro. It's, when you have an understanding, it's a basis. It's 3 Abrahamic religions.
Yeah.
You believe in a God. I believe in a God. We may defer when it comes to certain figures,
teachings, and names and
but
stuff.
If anybody, and we had these conversations, when you read the Quran and you read the Bible, if you was to go through and like highlight, you would see the similarities. Yeah. It's just when we get to like certain aspects of like Isa, alayhi salam, or Jesus Christ, that's where the defer starts to happen. But ultimately, at the basis of it, I gotta respect you. I would never harm you. Propaganda, whatever's going on, forget about it.
That
When
I
you
never.
met
Yeah.
real people in real life on a basis.
You don't be caring about shit like
It's
that.
never. Look where we at. We in a diverse area. It's Christian people, it's Muslim people, East Africans, West Caribbean, Asians.
Bro, I lived in California. I'm friends with. I got Mormon friends.
That's what I'm saying. But
I didn't even, bro. I didn't think that was a
Atlanta, New
real
York,
religion
like,
until I went to like when I used to hear. You know, we out here. You like you said. You know what we got out here.
and I mean, you got Buddhists, you got here,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know it, I don't understand it.
Yeah,
But at the basis of it, I'm not going to disrespect you.
never.
It's better I ask the question, shake hands, we go our way, before it ever got to get to anything drastic.
Yeah,
To like, but that's just a sense of like, as you mature,
yeah.
it keeps you grounded. It keeps. That's what I'm saying. The basis of that is why you so grounded, why you so humble, why you could be a man, shake somebody's hand, look them in the eye, and say, "Hey, I'm going my way. It's okay. We don't gotta see eye to eye on this, but I'm not gonna disrespect you.
Yeah.
I might even help you if you need. I can
No
sit
ga-
with someone and be like, I think you a good person. I think you got a good heart. I think you just everybody in their situations, everybody from where they from, you may have been raised in a certain way. Some people just don't know.
You are your environment sometimes.
Right.
So,
But we can disagree, and it'd be okay. I think that at a basis is better. Forcing things is never a good idea.
yeah. And that,
Yeah.
that happens a lot.
But
especially
I
in this,
get it, though.
especially in this generation. But I feel, but we live in a oh, you better like what I like. You better accept what I accept. And that's the thing.
You can pick and choose.
Bruh.
That's the blessing about being a pick and choose. I don't have to sit here and argue with people.
Yeah,
I can go be around what I want to be around.
yeah,
I think, in terms of people go through what they go through, it does have an effect. It will shape you to a degree. It does alter you the way you think a bit.
for sure.
And then the rest of that is how much you allow it. That's why I think I try never to go too far left, too far right. Have I done wrong? Yeah. And I can own up and say whatever my punishment is,
I can die with. I can live and die with that.
I gotta accept that because I've done it. You may be forgiven, you may not, by people. On the day of judgment, we gotta figure that out. You humble, don't be arrogant. I accept. I raise my hand. I can tell you why. I can tell you I was wrong. It was selfish. It wasn't. I thought this. I made a mistake. I jumped too fast. Whatever the situation. That's one side. There's leading to another side where, at the end of the day, I've been done wrong too. How far am I going to take it?
Yeah.
You weigh that in your heart differently depending on who you are. Some things is you got
More drastic to people.
Some things you don't.
Yeah.
Some things you just say, you know, I'm gonna walk away. Because you live your life like that, knowing I've done wrong, but I've also been wrong. I cannot really ever say I don't do generalizations.
Yeah.
This one thing is bad. This one thing as a whole is bad because it's just never not. It's never true. There's no one men as a gender, women as a gender, this race, this ethnicity, this religion. You can go through each of it, but you're not gonna go through all billions of people. You just as you go live your daily life, you're gonna cross somebody.
Yeah.
You assess them. You assess yourself.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
real
you
shit.
figure out if you want to go from there.
That's real shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be like, shit. The only thing I be thinking,
Yeah.
the only thing I say, because like I say, I wouldn't say I'm the most accepting person. I ain't gonna lie.
100%.
I'm not gonna say like I don't exactly judge people. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like you do, people. Not just for sake of conversation. Like an OnlyFans woman, I would be cool with her. I would have her on my platform. We could have a conversation. We be friends. What I ever like I don't think of her as like, oh, you're a terrible this and that. But
now
that ain't my vibe.
What are you doing on OnlyFans? Because I just want to preface by saying this, and correct me if I'm wrong. OnlyFans is not a sexual platform. OnlyFans is a monthly subscription website where you can showcase content.
Yeah.
Artists go on there and play unreleased music.
Yeah.
People go on
Well,
there.
you know, yeah.
Let's just want to shout out to OnlyFans.
Like I wouldn't date a girl that ever did one of those.
100%. But I don't think nothing is wrong with that girl because I always like when we talk about body count.
Yeah.
Before, I think people would just say random crazy numbers, and I think you know what you're doing, trying to get a reaction to say no. But some numbers, again, you gotta assess yourself and what you're okay with. Then I gotta sit here and think, 25, you had this amount of boyfriends, you was young, you was naive, you got finesse, maybe you calm down.
Yeah.
As a person, I think everything is in context. assess each
The context do matter. The context do matter.
OnlyFans blank. Bad. That okay, yeah, in a nutshell. But it's like it's couples out there doing it.
Yeah.
So now you got a girl and she don't do that.
Yeah. That's why I
now
say
you
it's
with
like
her and you
I don't
looking at
exactly agree.
It's money.
Yeah.
If I do it together. Some people say yay, some
Yeah.
people say nay. Again, not me. But
The only reason why I say that shit wrong is because I genuinely just think porn period
morally,
is bad. Like I don't like.
I think it's worse.
You know,
I think it's bad.
yeah, I think that shit. Once I like you said, as you get older and you really start to understand the effect certain shit had on you that you didn't even realize at that time.
Yeah, you really didn't know better.
Like
you might have thought you knew better.
I should have never been in middle school or even high school looking at my teacher like, damn, I want to do that to her. What I saw.
Shit seeped into your brain. Yeah.
Unconscious, like people make jokes about that shit. Like, damn, I hope I don't get called right now because I don't need to stand up right now.
Yeah. But that is, and then it's
that come from that though.
It's a system. I always wondered people that went to all boys and all girls schools.
Yeah, but
now granted, minus the horror stories.
Yeah.
Because we know sometimes evil stuff go on there. But in the concept of sometimes I think I was like, I wonder if I.
Let me see if I can pull this shit up.
I wonder if I like went to like. Okay, internet, right?
Uh huh.
You go to, they separate the boys and the girls more time, right? You have girls' colleges, which is like high school, secondary school, and then uni would be like university after. So primary school, secondary school, uni. You get pretty much separated, except like the baby. They do early learning, stuff like that. When you get to like that age, when you're doing standard 1 through 5, and then form 1 through whatever, they separate the girls and the boys primarily, cause like less distraction, thing.
Yeah.
And then when you get out of school, you see.
Do you think that's? Do you think it's healthy?
I think it teaches a healthy way of brain development to the opposite gender.
I think it's a disservice. I'm not gonna lie. A separated school, yeah, because you gotta. Me, bro, I think you need. I'm a real like natural like person, like when it comes to a lot of things. That's why I say what the shit I look at that's like I don't agree with, like certain communities. I don't hate them, but it's not natural.
It's not natural, right? I agree.
Stuff that
I don't hate you, but I agree.
We know how stuff that's not natural. I don't be too tough. Like school, who's to say? Maybe like back in real ancient times, all the boys went with the men so they can learn how to do all that stuff. But we're gonna eventually at some point they're gonna be right back. Like, and I just don't. I understand how testosterone, how ego work too. I wouldn't send my kids to like this. I don't know. I think that's a lot to process at a young age. That's a lot.
Let's weigh the pros and cons.
Mm-hmm.
The pros for me is that I think it teaches healthy boundaries and a healthy way of just looking at people in general. Yeah. Again, slippery slope. A lot of things are natural. Being young and being attracted to women is natural. The slippery slope is when you got access to all this.
Yeah.
And you seeing too much and it's not filtered.
Yeah.
But the initial reaction was natural. It's just when it's not fed to you in the right amount.
Yeah.
Now it's bad.
Because it can't be too much.
I think when it comes to boys and girls schools overseas, I'm speaking. I don't know about America, but specifically the Caribbean region.
Mm-hmm.
I think that because you're not distracted in class, maybe you're thinking about it or you excited to get out of here to go. But because you don't have such easy access and they feed it to you while you're maturing and your brain processing.
No, that makes sense.
From if you got secondary school at 16, 17, and you've been separated, you had to wear a uniform, you can only dress how you want to dress in a vacuum. You learn how rare it is, kind of in a sense.
You appreciate it more. You appreciate it more.
In America, we've had an abundance of freedom, especially going to public school. I actually went to theme school. I had to wear a uniform most of the time, from like grade 3 to 9. Mm-hmm. I didn't start dressing down. Even then, when we got to grade 11 and 12, they would try to put uniform in.
Yeah.
So it was like, for me,
that shit was great.
I kind of appreciated the fact that, like, I could only dress when I want. I got to make it count.
Yeah.
When it comes to like separating the genders, it's like you know you're only gonna have a limited time, but you're not in a controlled environment like school. So when you go out there and you would, let's say you just out there on the weekend, you know how much people don't have like I can say from school to now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see girls, you're gonna share class. These are the main girls you're gonna see until the weekend comes and you do whatever. So in school, you kind of thinking, this is the baddest girls at the moment at the time. The internet come about now, you can see all types of stuff. But in your reality,
and I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It was it's bad girls.
Yeah.
But you thinking, it's another one. I can see another one. That don't work. You kind of get this thing where it, not desensitized, but your senses are a bit jaded because you feel as if though, I'm the man. I'm looking good with my clothes. I got some money. I'm getting taller. You got that girl. You kind of had to.
You kind of had to.
Like, you didn't really have that much of an option. Maybe she didn't have that much of an option. Minus the girl that was getting picked up by older men and
that shit was crazy. I just told somebody a story the other day, bro. I lost a girl to a 30-year-old man when I was in high school.
But you see how crazy, like, but natural, right? Is that natural? We can debate that because overseas what happens is it'll be a bit of a gap. Typically, maybe younger girls, like, not younger, but like younger adult women may go for typically older adult men. Yeah. At a certain point, it's natural in terms of the world. But when we know the bad stories and bad history of how that goes in this particular environment we live in, it's wrong. Yeah, shit. Because it got a dark twist to it.
A real one. And the shit that make it so bad is the bad part that's over here. People are taking advantage, like, and they know they have that.
It's unfair.
And they're using the, like,
that's why I say it's dark. But the ultimate concept.
Also, it's like people don't understand. My bad, not to cut you off. People don't understand what they do, cause like I remember being like, boy, this bitch, like I slick had a, like you said, I had a distance towards like older male for a minute. I was like, man, hold that nigga trying to. I was like, bro, I'm trying to get him. I was like, these my women, and then it's like,
but had it been a culture where there was a healthy separation and understanding that, okay, when I'm around women, I gotta behave in a certain way. I'm only gonna get certain opportunities. I understand that, bro, from school, certain bad habits follow you for the rest of your life. But when you separate boys and girls, it's like, okay, it's men around here. Yeah. We're doing work. We focus on this one thing. This is the time for this. You're gonna have your time for women. You're gonna have your time for sport. You're gonna have your time for talk. You're gonna have your time for this. That's why I think we say school is like jail. Yeah. Jail is meant as a punishment. Yeah. Now it's meant as a reform, somewhat. But I think the initial thing was to punish. Yeah. School shouldn't be looked at as a punishment. But when you patent it after a punishment, it feels like, in a reverse sense, it's like they've just thrown you to the wolves.
To me, school feel like a 9 to 5.
I could agree to that. When I think you have a healthy separation of boys and girls in a controlled, steadily fed, healthy environment where it's like, you're going to have your time. We're going to give you grace. We're going to give you leniency. We're going to feed you in a way that's healthy rather than just giving you everything and having you free.
You're putting it all out there.
Now it's like, as you're a teenager, you're like, yeah, it's girls, but it's girls. You're going to live your life. You're going to go here. You're going to go here. Nowadays, it's like, some men don't know how to operate outside of a control. Like, if you was to say, go to the mall and pick up women, some niggas just clutching, they don't know what to do. Yeah. You don't have to.
You got the ones that's overhyped.
Some people overconfident. They just feel like that. But, again,
then you got the one that overscared.
Yeah. So,
all type of shit.
I just think, to me, the pros kind of
outweigh the cons.
Outweigh the cons. Now, again, take out everything dark. I think the concept in a controlled, healthy environment of raising boys and girls. Again, you might have a brother or sister. You might have female cousins. What did you learn when you went to school? How was your experience? You can compare and contrast. Little kids are smart. It's just, they just don't have restraint or control. But it's a child. You're not really supposed to.
They're natural,
you need to be taught and brought up correctly. Yeah. If they wasn't taught and brought up correctly, and if they would, you know what I'm saying, it's a culture. So when we look at certain things and compare it, I'm like, boy and girl schools, American schools, that's integrated. To me, that's a bigger umbrella of like cultures. Yeah. The West, the East. Even if we're not talking about America, like even in Caribbean culture, it is a bit like you a bit advanced at a younger age. Yeah. Sometimes 14, 16, 12-year-old, 13.
They be talking about that, yeah.
They go get jobs. They go to school. They go work. But that's just, and then that's a culture within itself.
To your point, I be saying, even though this is like a little off, do you realize when I was watching like the Ronaldo documentary, when I was a kid, he stopped going to school in 6th grade.
He just felt disrespected. He didn't go back. He's like, I want to go ball. And I'm like, but that level of like his mother really like loving him and like understanding him and like putting his effort into him. That doesn't happen every day. Ronaldo is a one of one.
Yeah, but
the concept of like
that was accepted and it was okay.
Yeah, it's like you say you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it. But I think there's a level of integrity in still. I think we on this side, I honestly could say I think we babies too much. I think it's too much of a cutesy thing. And not a much of like a teaching thing. And
that's fair.
Not just a sense of teaching what you need to know, teaching like how the world works. The world ain't black and white. It's feelings, it's emotion. It's not just me, it's you, and it's others. It's varieties of all sorts. To your earlier point about certain communities, I just think sexual preference shouldn't be said out loud. If I never know what anybody does when they go home, I can't have a comment or an opinion. As far as I'm concerned, everybody goes home and goes to sleep. I don't need to know what anybody's doing. If I don't know what you're doing, I can't have a critique on it, nor can any harm come to you.
Yeah. And
so that cancels out. But you know, people like to yell their thing. They want this and they want that. And people are also too much in other people's business.
You know, that I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
But the only thing I can say is that if we was living in a world like that, it would be a lot of things it'll be a lot of misinformation and a lot of miseducation. Yeah. That's the only detriment that would have. Even though I think but it only had that detriment because we live in a very evil, dark, fucked up place. Like,
that's true. But I think there's general basis of knowledge, like health. You have sex education. Mm-hmm. Teach sex education. People make their own decision for me. I don't gotta have. Okay, well, I don't know if you ever took that field trip in like grade 4 or 5, where you had to go to Fernbank or something, and they took the boys and they took the girls, and and it was like they said the boys' class was like laughing and giggling a lot, cause like certain words being said, certain things, but it's like they teaching you. Yeah. They said the girls was like, girls a little bit more delicate. Yeah. Their bodies is different. They have a bit more care going. Every woman is different.
I remember going to that shit, bro. And like,
so I think for them it's like a bit more nurturing. I think we was young boys, was just everything was shits and giggles. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. But you learn, but it's like
I said, I remember that shit.
It's what you going home to learn and what you seeing outside in the world that has a deeper effect. You at school more time than you at home in your adolescence, in your youth. But you learn habits at home and you bring them to school. Yeah. It's a trade.
You know a funny story, bro? Even speaking to that Fernbank shit. I swear, bro, I'm telling you, I swear. So I had this neighbor. Yeah. He was my boy. He had a younger sister that was like my age. For sure. So me, like I said, we are. Yeah. He a couple grades older than us, so we all went to the Fernbank thing. So we know what's going on, bro. Me and his sister, we was doing kid stuff like kissing and stuff. We ain't doing that, you know, like we kids. Crazy. Yeah, we kid.
Play house and all.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, then after the Fernbank thing, like you know, because it didn't go into depth, like it was just like
They had like a thing. You play a little video. They was like, this is what a disease is. They was like, this is that. They was like,
this how baby.
Testicles. They was like, don't hit nobody there, but they pretty like built for. I remember that lady said, you could get hit there and still be safe, but that don't mean go around kicking each other there. She said something crazy like that. She was like, yeah. I swear, she was like, your testicles was actually very like durable. I swear that's what she said.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she said like it will hurt, but you're not gonna like swell up and fall like nothing crazy. That's what she said though. She was like,
bro, I'm telling you, we did that shit, bro.
But we in there laughing, like we in there having kicks and giggles. Like, they said the girls was in there like asking questions, like, and I was like, yeah, it is just.
Bro, I thought I had her pregnant. That's what I'm saying. Like from that Fernbank shit, I thought I had her pregnant. I was like, damn. Yeah. I remember, bro, you can ask my mom. I came home and I was like, Mom, I was touching her, and I got her pregnant.
I can say, if you ever had a
I
pregnancy,
remember that
if you
shit.
ever had like a pregnancy scare or like
Yeah.
a pregnancy moment, I can say that's something that kind of weighed on me a bit. It's like,
Bro.
that is like,
Bro, I had a woman I was telling I love.
yeah,
Fake one on me, bro.
I ain't never had that shit. That sound
That,
dark.
bro.
That sound dark, yeah.
That, bro.
Yeah. I've had like,
The relationship wasn't going well. And she did that shit.
but
That shit
looking
fucked me
back,
up, bro.
stuff like that, I could say I forgive, but that's dangerous behavior. Like forgiveness is something I struggle with. I can say I'm not a very easily forgiving person, and I can be very malicious if I feel like I've been done wrong on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking from the heart. But certain things I can see it and I understand it, not because I would do it or I agree,
Yeah.
but I comprehend why you've done something.
Bro, this shit so fucked up, bro. Look, 'cause I don't talk to my mom about a lot of situations. You know, a woman can't raise a man. I don't talk to my uncle or something. You know, the bro, shit. You know,
Other men, yeah.
And
Respect.
yeah. So I talked to her about that situation, and it took me a while to make sense of what she was saying.
Right.
Cause at the time, you feelings, you angry,
Yeah, trying to hear that.
all types. Yeah. Then it's like it hit so hard because she knew how I felt about kids and situations like that.
For sure.
I'm like, bro, so like you know, crazy shit.
It kind of feel like you don't care, depending on what you hear back.
Yeah.
Like, you don't care.
Yeah. So my mom, she had told me, she was like, babe, don't take this the wrong way. She's like, cause my mom, she grew a relationship with the girl, so she knew her.
For sure.
They had conversations, you know.
For sure.
But she was like, it's fucked up. I would never fuck with her again. All this and that. But she was like, she did that because of how much she loved you. She was willing to risk it all because of how much she loved. And then she told me, she was like, babe, I love my son. I want somebody to love him, but I don't want nobody to love you to the point where they'll
do harm to you.
Yeah.
I got a question. Do you think that's love or that's just passion? Hate and love to me is not the same thing. I used to say that a lot.
They definitely not the same thing.
It's on the same spectrum of passion. If you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is grab your phone to call somebody or text them every morning religiously, I love you so much, da-da-da-da-da. You know how intense you gotta feel? Or like how much of a schedule you gotta put yourself on, or how dedicated you gotta be?
Yeah.
But if somebody would say that's love, oh, that's so cute. All right, now that same passion on the other side, where you're not feeling positive, and now you wake up in the morning, you go get dressed, you about to go outside, and you put this.
Yeah.
How angry you got to wake up first thing in the morning, and you ready to go do something crazy. That's hate, but it's very passionate.
Yeah.
One, in the eyes of the world, socially seems like it's positive.
Yeah.
One seems very negative, but it's passionate.
Yeah.
So the situation, I'm like, and again, mothers, they women. At the end of the day,
they understand some shit we don't.
It gets to a point where you grow up and you start seeing your mother like as a person.
Yeah.
And it's like,
oh god.
It's like I don't hate you,
Yeah.
but we gonna disagree at some points. Cool, no problem, right? I see why they would say it's love.
That was the point I was making. It took me a long time though.
I see why you would say that.
Yeah.
I may not agree. And I really don't agree with stuff like that. But have I never been like kind of desperate in a situation where I really didn't want to let something go, and I might have been willing to do something crazy to save it? Not even relationship, just sport, opportunity. Like you've heard crazy stories.
Yeah.
Sports. Somebody done got on a plane, one-way ticket, no money, tried out, cause you just really
felt that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy in theory. When it works, obviously everything great. When it fails, which a lot of people don't highlight.
Yeah.
But it's catastrophic.
Crazy shit. That's crazy. Bro.
Now, when it comes to that particular situation, it's a child, and that to me, when it comes to children, it's no longer about you.
Yeah.
Not to say put yourself completely aside, but from now on, whatever you do going forward has an effect on this person.
And we got to be careful with it though.
Not saying to be selfish in a sense of like me. But that is kind of selfish to say I'm gonna bring someone into this world, but I'm gonna still put me first. I don't feel like my kid ever owe me.
Yeah.
Because you don't have no control over being. I could have just not had sex.
I literally put you.
Put a rubber on.
Is that gonna? I put you.
There's so many measures you can go through to avoid. People just careless.
Yeah.
Or they see it as an opportunity. But again, everything to me is a trickle. Everything is like they start from somewhere. Yeah. Even like to the earlier conversation about like that industry of explicit content. It's like if nobody paid for it, they wouldn't sell it. But who's more in the wrong, the performer or the seller? You putting it out there and it's enticing.
I think it's equal.
You know what I'm saying? You putting it out there and it's enticing.
Damn, I don't know. Let me not just say.
But if I never knew it was there, I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
But if I didn't buy it, you wouldn't do it. So who's to blame? Chicken or the egg? At that point, I just say, don't try to worry about.
Damn.
Don't try to worry about who came first or what. I was like, yo,
what's the solution?
Don't watch. It's gonna crash. No money. They're gonna have to figure something else out.
Damn. Who would you say worse in that situation?
Let's just let the cat out the bag for a minute. The number one gender in consumer of that content, I would guess and say is men. Because I'm a man.
Mm-hmm. I would agree, but let's look.
I gotta sit here and say, bro, you gotta have some backbone, bro. I'm not telling nobody what to do with their personal time, what to do with your computer, the internet. Nothing you got going on. I'm just simply saying, if we as a people is saying this thing is evil and is a problem, when money's involved and everybody doesn't have a moral compass that we have, they say money is money and they don't care. All right, I can't argue with you because you don't have a compass for me to go off of. What I can say is that discipline yourself, don't buy it, don't watch it, don't participate, don't give it no life, don't give it no energy. Just let it die. If they try to sell something, it ain't selling. Eventually, they're gonna stop. Young girls, not to say that it's not men out there, but young women. I'm like, and again, it's why like older figures is important. Men, raise your daughter. White women, raise your daughter. It gotta be some type of level where that can't be your first resort. Yeah. I understand circumstance. Some people something happened to them when they were younger. You got put out of the house.
All type of shit. Yeah.
All time. And I'm not pinpointing like
the
people who do it that really feel like they have no choice. Because I might say, oh, you had a choice. Again, the world not black and white. Yes, literally you have a choice. But sometimes you're not put in a humane situation to make beneficial. I can't. There's no like love. There's no compassion. Like you just have to do what you have to do. In any of it, strip club. Because again, slippery slope. It may seem like it ain't as bad. Yeah. But if you ever been in that environment, you know everybody ain't just getting the money and bouncing. Some people doing other things. And,
it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
I'm just saying it's like.
It's getting crazy.
I'm just saying it's like.
Yeah.
From it start there and then it go to this. Yeah. So now we at OnlyFans. See, what's it gonna be in 5 years?
Okay. So question.
God forbid.
Question.
Right.
Cause we already know we say we couldn't date no girl that had one of those. Do you feel like you could date a girl who stripped through college?
Context.
Okay.
Was you got kicked out of the crib? You really ain't had no job. You couldn't get no McDonald's work. You couldn't get no fast food. You couldn't get no library.
What did she say? Like
you just needed money for school.
It paid better than.
You had to, like the McDonald's just ain't gonna cut it. That's tuition. You got put out. You not where you gonna get bread from at 16, 17, 18, 19 in college. You gonna do your midnight ballerina. You gonna blake, and then you gonna pay your tuition. But the goal. See now, if it's a situation where.
So that you could accept.
I could accept it, cause it's like.
Okay.
Here's my thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some things is more acceptable than others.
Yeah.
But there's a cutoff. You work at a club. Yeah. People will come in there. Yeah. Now, you might get an Instagram or social media and promote it. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your social media thing. But that to me would be like, I now question the intent. Is this purely just for that? Because I had a conversation with my aunt about this. She said back when she was in college, 19 whatever, she said girls would do that to pay for school, and it would be on the hush.
Yeah. It used to be frowned upon.
It wasn't.
But you gotta think a lot of stuff from especially when they was kids, but even when we was kids, that was frowned upon.
Whole thought, all these type of words.
It was shame.
It was
we don't
shame.
got a shame.
Now, and again, this is my earlier point. Once something becomes like popularized, it's become marketable. Once it's marketable, it can be made money. Money makes sense. Everybody doesn't have a moral compass. So, cat out the bag. Some people, men and women, but we can conversation. Women go on there, and somebody go, "Oh, you're a hoe." Well, I'm rich. I made money. Oh, God is it? I don't believe in God. What's the angle then? I can't argue with you. No point. And again, even though I think that's the wrong approach, it should be.
But that's how it happens. That's how it happens.
Somebody, and that's. But I'm like, again, you asking me. I'm like, okay, why are you doing this? What's your end goal of playing? College. I'm focused on college. Do I think? Could I? Yes. Would it be a situation where you posting it and promoting it, and now you feel like you adapt in the lifestyle, and this is what you want to do, and you say fuck school, and that to me would be kind of like, Now I feel like, again, the intention is kind of screwed. But if it was purely like, again, you gotta get to know these girls. Like, you're doing this, I respect you. Correct me if I'm wrong. I heard a story like G Herbo and Ari, she used to work in the club that he used to go to, and that's how they. And it's like, I understand, and I don't know what she used to do, but
even Cash Doll used to be a stripper.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's true. That's true too.
So it's like,
I think I can.
Like, let's flip it to women now.
Mm-hmm.
Could you date a man that was like a murderer or a drug dealer?
You know, I asked the woman that, bro. And then, of course,
strippers attractive in the social life, rappers and drug dealers is attractive in social life. Let's just play it even. But
before we get to there, let me say this.
For sure.
I would date a woman who had stripped before, given a certain circumstance, given the context.
I agree.
What I wouldn't date is a woman who let a man pay for her body. That's
the P word.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would.
That to me, bro. You like yeah. Yeah, as we get older, to some people, sex is sex, but to somebody like me, you know what I'm saying?
Morally, that got an energy behind it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the most intimate thing you could ever do with somebody.
I can't think of nothing else.
That's literally the most intimate. You can never the deepest connection you could ever have somebody with is having sex with.
I agree 100%.
I can't you let a guy like.
Right.
I can't like. And then stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie. Stuff like that scares me.
I could see like how you wouldn't, because I call everything even. I don't think men should have high body counts either, but I don't think nobody should have high body counts. Yeah. That's just not safe. That to me, I correlate that to your decision. And again, context. Forget the horror stories for a moment. You just so in depth in how good it feels. You going everywhere. You're not scared of age. You don't think emotionally, spiritually, you shouldn't. Where's the restraint? And again, this
the restraint. Yeah.
Like, little kids don't have restraint. You are a baby. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You telling me it never? And everybody had a thing late. Some people have it early. I'm not here to judge. What I'm saying is, if we doing context,
no, that's right.
At some point, you don't think, I feel I ain't right. I gotta slow down. Now, there's succubus out here. There's lustful people out here. There's people that just don't have no. It's demonic things going on as well. We know that. So again, if this was perfect and we just did everything, we'd be in heaven.
Yeah.
But it's earth. So obviously we having a conversation. To your point. To that, paying for that, I'm like, and again, I understand. You might have something happen to you younger.
Yeah.
Your brain you got put into a life by someone older, groomed. So many different things can happen.
Yeah.
But in a situation where you have options, you solely just say, I want the money. I kind of some people, again, have to, in the sense of you don't have much humane options.
Yeah. Whenever I talk about something like this, I speak on a person. Basis.
Like, you just woke up one day and say, yeah, I think this is right.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because like you said, it's some shit I done did Now, it's some shit I done did that was dead ass wrong because I 100% knew it was wrong. It's some shit I did that was dead ass wrong. I didn't know it was wrong until
After.
yeah. So when I you know what I'm saying, because I understand life. Yeah. Like I said, when I speak about stuff like that, I'm speaking about somebody like
neutral.
Yeah.
Basis. 100%. So again, I'm saying that. Talked to some strippers before.
Yeah.
Just girls that's not strippers, just a regular.
Someone be cool as hell.
And I'm like, I think you actually are a good person. I just think the circumstance. And when I actually get to know you, and then you have discernment. You figure out if you're being sold a dream or not. Yeah. If someone's sweetening it up for you, if someone lying or not. You use down your own judgment. But for me, I'm like, that's like I gotta think about if I was looking at myself. You know who you are as a person. We don't think we evil people.
Yeah.
Have I done wrong? Yes.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. Have I been like not even young? Even now, I might. As much as I'm speaking to you, I'm like, bro, I'm still a human being. I may have a moment of emotion where like I'm very angry.
Yeah.
Some people think emotion is like you a crybaby. You just cry. No, severely angry people that is just quick to like that's highly emotional, highly temperamental, highly sensitive. I'm sitting here thinking, have I been amped up before thinking that I'm in this life, I'm having a good time, everything smiles, and I'm just, my awareness is a bit shut off, and I'm like, bro, I really just did that, bro? But I know me, to my core, who I am as a person. Yeah. I care. Like, it's not who I am, it's not my character. I really don't agree with this. But I might have done something in the moment.
For the fuck of it, you know?
But then I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm really tripping.
Now, never know bitch.
Yeah.
No, but.
Yeah, no, trip.
But I'm just.
Well, yeah, all right.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, you gotta put it out there.
Yeah.
But, because morally, I'm like, certain things I just don't do.
Yeah.
Like, I never done no hard drug. Never smoked. But I would never look at someone who has done that and be like, oh, nah, you too much for me. Nah, because somebody who hasn't done what I've done, I don't want them to look at me and think I'm this crazy monster.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to look at someone who may have done more than me as a crazy monster. Everything is, when you get to know on a human level, you walk out there and meet someone.
You got to know the story, bro.
You get the story, and then, again, you assess that for yourself. Yeah. Certain things you can ask me, and I'll be like, I agree, I disagree. Get the details, look at them, assess to their energy, see how they are, pray about it. And I'm like, for sure, I don't mind. I generally think I'm happy.
Yeah.
Some things I hear that people go through in a relationship, I'm like, I just disagree. And I think that's too much. But if you really in your heart accept it, have fun with it.
Who am I to tell you? Yeah. So, especially, y'all might make something beautiful out of that.
I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's just, like you said, my business. It's just scary, bro. It's just me.
I generally think if you really try your best, you really do the work, you really assess, you really went in there, you prayed, you, again, restraint. Everything that look good and that feel good isn't good for you. Okay, she bad, she look good, she treat you right, something off. It's like, oh, you self-sabotage. I'm like, yeah, some people do that. But generally, you could feel within yourself like, everything is good here, but I probably can't handle this. I probably don't need to have this. Yeah. Not to say someone, you deserve better in a sense of like, I'm treating you like garbage and you deserve better. Nah, it's just like,
some people
I like what you got going on. Yeah. I just think I can't handle it. Or it's not for me at this current moment in time. Yeah. Restraint is like, this is good, this is great, I don't need it. Some people don't need to be in the big league. Okay. Some people need to go.
Me and my brother talk about this shit all the time, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Me knowing what I know now, if I was to be a star or have money, like when I was 18, if I would have had it back then, I'd probably be a bad person, bro. Not even a bad. I'm not gonna say I would have been a bad person, but I would have done a lot of damage. I would have done a lot of damage.
Especially in that lifestyle.
I would have did a lot of damage.
I've heard it grab.
I would have did a lot of damage. Like, I did damage, and with
less.
I'm on a scale now. Like what? And I'm not a person who's shy of the spotlight.
But God knows you. God is
Yeah.
closer in the Quran. They say God closer to you than your jugular vein. Like He know you. Like everything's already written. So it had to happen.
Yeah.
That's why it's like I'm thinking, oh, why I didn't have this? I should have had. But it's like
I had to be.
you know, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I slow me down. Like you're moving fast. Even if you don't think you're moving fast, looking back, you can point out, yeah, I was wrong right there. That wasn't the right move. But again, you might have wanted it too much.
Yeah.
You really thought you could end it? Nah.
I did some fucked up shit, bro.
I'm like,
I did some fucked up.
I'm right there
shit.
with you, bro. Some stuff I don't want to say on camera.
Yeah, I know.
It's too intimate, but it's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, some stuff, you know, and I wouldn't say it haunt me.
Yeah.
It's just, I think about it and I'm like,
It'd be like, no, that, yeah.
I wish
it's not that it's haunt you, but you're like,
you wish you
damn.
could take it back.
Yeah.
Some things I can say, live life, no regrets, 100%. But some things you do wish, like,
I could have did that better. Like
I wish I could undo that. Even if I don't undo the whole situation, that one piece,
yeah.
take that one out, and I'm like, I still accept the consequences of my actions. 100%. It's a lot.
That shit get deep, bro.
Hey,
That shit get deep, bro.
But,
You know.
you know what I'm saying? So that, even that kind of plays into my decision where I'm like, I think people are real personal. It's very easy to, the music you like, the shows you watch, the sports team you support, the players that's your favorite, whatever story relates to you, it could be religious or not. It speaks to who you are in your core.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you like what you like. We look for ourselves in other things. You might like an artist because of how it sounds, purely just it sounds good. You might relate to what they're saying because you've been through it. You might see someone and see their story and be like, I'm from there. I went through that. I have this similar background. I feel that type of way. You might have those similarities and just don't feel nothing.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. But because of that, we look for ourselves in people, I think. I think you kind of looking for like yourself in people.
You find relatability for sure. You definitely
100%.
That's the thing that can be so for sure.
I think when it comes to that,
Yeah.
you then know whether or not like, again, like you have your regrets. You have these that haunt you.
Bro, look at when you talk about like relatability.
Yeah,
Shit, bro. We played one of the most diverse sports you could ever play.
for sure. I don't even play no more.
But even then, when you think back to the time when we did play it,
Yeah.
certain groups sat with even though we was all
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
Certain people gonna go where they go.
They sat with them.
Yeah.
They sat with them. We sat with us.
You're gonna go where you go. But I think again that's natural. I think it's natural to, like, race, religion, creed. 80+% of the time, you will just go with what's around you and where you're from and what's comfortable. I'm all for diversity. I'm all for whatever feels right and is good. And again, restraint. Everything that's good ain't.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. Go for it. 100%. Bro.
I'd be like that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna go where they meant to. Where you meant to go, you gonna go. You just don't know yet. That's why life is the way it is. You constantly kind of guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been out of the country?
I'm from out of the country.
What? Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, okay.
Nah, but not in recent time. Like,
Yeah.
I do want to go to Guyana next year, but I'm going to Trinidad, obviously.
Yeah.
We might take a. If I can, like, I would like to take a trip to Guyana and come right back. I went to Canada briefly, but that was like an accident. I took the wrong turn and.
Swear.
Yeah. I've been to the Mexican border a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But apart from that, nah, I haven't been to the eastern side of the world. I honestly don't think, apart from going for like Hajj and Umrah, religious purposes, I don't think. I want to go to South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Sudan if I can, Morocco if I can, Mauritius, maybe Sri Lanka. That's probably about it. Certain places I just don't.
Yeah.
I like my side of the world. I like what I got going on. I feel safe. I'm
Yeah.
comfortable. I've tried
That'd be
to like really branch out and wrap my mind around certain concepts, but some things is just too foreign to me.
Yeah.
Certain things I can respect, I may not indulge in, and certain things I'm like, I like that. So
That's real.
that's how you pattern up what you're looking for. Who you are.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Certain things, I know, bro. Like, I know myself. I can't put myself certain places, bro. I know I gave up. Like, you know, like that's a huge thing for with people going to like DR and like those Hispanic countries.
Yeah.
That's you know, that ain't like I said. That's not some shit I can.
Bro, I just think that's so vicious.
Bro, the first thing my mind goes to when I think about stuff like that, anybody can.
For sure.
When anybody can, and you know it's some people out here,
That means everybody's done.
and we know some people,
For sure.
and I'm like, if he can access that,
I don't need to be nowhere.
I don't need to be like.
But that's such a detriment. Like even if you could, again, restraint. It's like that's just a detriment to myself. I'm better than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think you, at this point in my life, I don't want to say I'm gonna test my steel, but I'm like, I want to go get everything I said I want to do.
Yeah.
So, if you a B player, be a B player. If you an A player, be an A player.
Mm-hmm.
If you can do 10 out of 10, I expect 10 out of 10. If you can only do 6 out of 10, but you give me a 4, I'm gonna say you BS.
Yeah.
I think everybody should play where they're supposed to play. That's how
everybody needs to start trying to be that one.
If you know the ultimate goal for you is marriage, you plan on getting married?
Yeah.
See,
okay.
The kids at this moment no, but marriage is. Because I think
yeah,
I could do more for youth if I would had a good wife. She could speak to whatever her background. She could speak to younger girls and be that not motherly figure, but a mentor figure.
Yeah.
Younger boys, orphanage, adoption agencies, just young boys who maybe not from the best circumstances.
And they need that.
If I have kids, I have to focus on that.
Yeah.
But if I just have a wife and I'm doing my work, my purpose, traveling, whatever the case, branching out, then I can touch more.
I can respect
so,
that.
Not to say I got a bunch of kids, but you get what I'm saying? I'm touching more lives in a positive way.
No, I feel that.
So marriage for me, yes. What about you?
No, I want to get married.
Yeah.
It's just dangerous over here, bro.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. But I wholeheartedly believe though when I do get married, I'm gonna choose the right woman. I don't see, not even in a like cocky way or I just don't. I don't see myself. I'm not very accepting. But even in that, saying sometimes I can slip up.
Yeah.
But I don't see myself buying into a situation, commit myself to a situation that I don't believe in or that I don't believe. And then, like I said, my faith also helps me trust that I'm gonna do the right thing.
With that, Christian woman, obviously. What is your mindset when it comes to what is a healthy compromise, and what is the qualities that make a good woman for you?
What is the qualities that make a good woman for me?
Yeah. So when we talk about like, my aunt heavily believes that a good woman, could talk to her man behind closed doors, obviously, in like privacy, in a respectful way. And the good man is able to say, "I have a good woman. She's not telling me no nonsense.
Yeah.
I can accept this even if I don't see it right now and take advice."
Yeah.
Being a good leader is also being able to take advice
And be a good follower.
So if
to
you're
be a good leader, you got to be a
good leader. You a provider. You good. Your faith. You done the work. Everything. You trying to get married. You say you're not compromising, but I understand what you mean. Sometimes you have a level of like a mindset. You say, "This is my woman. I picked her. She's good. Blank, blank, blank."
Yeah. Now my wife. That's one thing. My wife will be able to. I didn't mean to cut you. My wife will be able to for sure. Even my friendships, relationships, stuff like that. That's one of the things I would say I believe is probably one of my better qualities. My willingness. I'm pretty willing to. Yeah. If I accept you to be around me, it's something about you I can respect or can. Yeah. I feel like you
integrity, character. Something.
It's something about you, to where I'll accept your thoughts and beliefs to and I'll take them into consideration.
For sure.
Like that's just how I am. Like, it may not be your whole being, but something like this.
Something important.
Yeah.
Important to you.
Yeah. So my wife, I'm not one to. My main thing be respect and how you treat my, because even when I be hot, I'm able to maintain respect for people that I care for.
Yeah.
Now, but I'm like that because I know how I feel when, if I feel like you're not like that towards me,
You don't deserve it back.
Yeah. So I maintain respect because I know.
For sure.
Yeah, you know.
I think me, I'm a mirror.
Yeah.
Even like when I talk, it really just depends on New York, Florida, Georgia, out of the country. It just really depends on like who I'm around. Because I think language isn't only just it's verbal, it's body language, but it's also like connectability.
Yeah.
You could be speaking like same language, but it's like it's not really connected because you don't feel warm, you don't feel welcome, you don't feel understood. For me, I think I'm saying like I'm looking for someone unto myself, like someone that is. I'm showing respect to whoever because I don't believe in earning respect. A homie of mine told me I don't believe in earning respect. I should just respect you because you're a human being.
Yeah.
Small child, age mate, older. You're a human being. At the base, you should just have respect. So I'm respectful. So some people I can be like, yo, you're a man, you wrong. You're a woman, you wrong. You're a man, I don't like this. You're a woman, I don't like that. You're a child, no. You're a child, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. You from here, you from there. That's to me though. I think I'm respectful, so I want respect. I show love, so I expect love. I show affection, so I want respect. I respect people's time, so I respect my time to be respected. Not to say verbatim in every situation.
Well, no, I get it.
Will I get what I'm giving back tenfold? It's not a situation where I'm expecting blank back. If I got you for this amount, you can't do it. A situation I understand, but if I need a favor, I'm expecting a favor. And I don't think some people say like if you're doing something with expecting it to get it back, it's not genuine. I disagree. I really think it's about intention.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can say, yo, bro, I'm about to release this. I'm about to give it out. I'm doing someone a favor or a helping hand. I don't want it back. But do you now want me to continue to do this? Or do you want an opportunity to do it for yourself? Because, and again, I may feel a way if I'm like, I'm doing all this and I'm doing all this and I can't rely on you for nothing.
Yeah.
It's starting to, again, resentment. It's starting to feel as if though.
And that's understandable. That's
the
understandable.
relationship is starting to feel a bit lopsided.
Yeah.
Unless it's a child, of course.
Yeah.
You don't owe me nothing. But we're talking about romantic relationships in this sense. I'm like, I'm respectful, so I want you to respect. I like attention. I want attention. I like affection. I want affection.
And that's
I'm
just
spending
true.
on you, not to say because I'm a man is like I want the same number back verbatim. But you know I like stuff. I know you like stuff. I'm paying attention to you. Pay attention to me. Care for me. I care for you. That's why I say I'm mirroring in a sense of like I'm looking for someone that's unto myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in terms of a wife, I think when that time comes, I'm like, now that I've been through whatever relationships, and I'm like, dog, I was so wrong. Yes, I was like, I shouldn't have been in there. I should have left a long time ago. Not to say I was 100% perfect, but I knew better. I didn't do better. I knew this was my boundary. I let it slip because I'm trying. Sometimes, how you say, compromise. Sometimes I get benefit of the doubt, or I know it's going in. And again, I don't blame my past relationships because I'm like. I kind of knew better, but I was trying to be too overly accepting and too overly like benefited out. That I ended up saying, you know what? I actually can't blame you because you showed me who you was. I just was trying too hard to see something else.
Yeah, you be wanting the motherfucker to be
what I wanted.
Yeah, you want
to. Not, but it's like,
and it don't be there sometimes.
Going forward, it's like I now know that no matter how bad you really want this, it's better you just let it go. Yeah. It's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard concept to really grasp.
Cause you be like, damn, I done invested all this time, attention, detail, or whatever
100%.
into some shit. You be like, man, fuck it. Then it's like you fuck with a person. You be like, man, shit, I'm really cool here outside of this.
Yeah.
You be like, fuck it. Like,
well, when you don't do your due diligence and ask the right questions, really get to know the person before. I think people think it's corny. Like, people just think it's supposed to just be so like smooth and all the time everything just click. I'm like, bro, it's life. You ask a question. You have the right to information. And when you don't ask information, you do yourself a disservice. Like, ask a question. How are you? What do you like? Do you like this? What is your idea of a date? What is your idea of fun? Do we have the same ideas of fun? Do you have religion? Do you don't? Sometimes it's like, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. They'll do. Oh, they do.
Do you got a dream date? Do you have a dream date?
Do I have a dream date?
That you would want to take a girl on, or that you would want a woman to take you on?
Yeah, like when they go like out the country stuff, like trips, like certain things like, example is like South Africa is a place I really want to go. I want to go, like, a date, a regular date, but to me, destinations is like, the trip is the date.
Yeah.
Getting to know someone, I'm not going to just meet you, take you out the country.
I know, type shit.
Yeah,
What's understood, I gotta be.
Nah, yeah, like, I have dream, like, ideas. Like,
Yeah.
Stuff I want to do, like, certain destinations, certain places, activities.
Mm-hmm.
What means the most? Like, I don't really love bowling, but skating is fun to me. I like skating. I think it's fun. She may like bowling. All right, you go to one of them like big event places that got all this shit in there. You just have fun. That's minor, but it's like it means more because you care about it. Some people like painting.
The consideration.
Yeah, it's about what you like.
Yeah.
That to me mean more. That to me is a dream. Just everybody enjoying this time. Because if you take a girl on a date, it'd be the most extravagant thing. And you be like, I am bored. I'm on mine. I don't want to be here. But
I'm ready to go.
But vice versa.
Then you go do something so simple.
Yeah.
Be like, damn.
It mean a lot. Like,
4 hours that pass, and you're like, damn.
For sure. So it's really just about how you weigh it.
Yeah.
That's I can say that's my dream. That's life though. That's like the dream life I'm trying to set up for myself. Where I can just do the things I care about and want to do. Not at a snap of a finger, but it become a routine. I'm living in the place I want to. I'm in the city I want to be in. I can go here, eat what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not right now, but I can make a plan and it can be happening like within a short period of time. That's to me a balanced, realistic life I want for myself.
So now I'm asking you this because I genuinely just don't even know.
Yeah, for sure.
When it comes to the Nation of Islam, can you explain to me like how is it really the polygamy thing, and like is that?
So I just want to preface by saying the Nation of Islam is something completely different
Mm-hmm.
than being a Muslim following the Islamic religion.
Oh, okay.
So
See, even
there's 2 billion Muslims in the world.
yeah.
This side of the world, Singapore, Indonesia, Nigeria, Egypt, Sudan, Somalia, Saudi Arabia, the Arabian Peninsula, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, all of them. Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq. I'm not gonna name all the countries.
Mm-hmm.
Pakistan, Bangladesh. Those are Muslims that follow Islam. The Nation of Islam and the fruit of Islam is something completely different
Oh, okay.
that they took and they did their own thing with that. That's not what I subscribe to.
Okay.
That is like, you know what I'm saying, something completely different. I
Okay.
know nothing about that. That's not my world. When we in school and they break down the 5 pillars of Islam, you go to the mosque, you pray your 5 prayers on time, leave one God alone. Make your pilgrimage if you physically and financially able to, fast, and you know what I'm saying? That is what we follow. You read the Quran.
Okay, so based off of that,
Based off of
my
that.
fault.
All good. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so by name, there's 25 prophets listed in the Quran. By name. There's one God. There's angels. There's jinns, spirits. Could be good or bad. They have their own world. You have prophets. And we're human beings. And then there's the shaitan, the devil, Satan. Abraham, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ibrahim. Joseph, Eunice. My bad. Joseph is Yusuf. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah, Yusuf. David, Dawood. Same prophets. The Psalms was given to David. Same thing. When it gets down to Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad,
Mm-hmm.
that is ultimately, from what I've seen, where the big divide comes in. Now, I think everybody should read for themselves and learn for themselves and think what makes sense and figure out their own heart. For me, I'm like, I read the prophet stories, read the Quran, I fast, I pray my prayers. I'm like, I believe in one God and one God alone. I believe Jesus Christ was a human being. He was a prophet. He was given the gospel. That's a fact. His mother was Mary. That's a fact. He had a miracle birth. That's a fact. I just don't believe, and this is, if anybody Muslim in there watches, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe, based on what I read, that he died and came back, and that makes him God.
Not yeah. Okay.
It's just that he's a human being.
Mm-hmm.
There's God. There's Allah. There's one God. Just one. You have prophets. There's miracles in a lot of the prophetic stories. There's wisdom in all of them. There's things that was done as a teacher and a lesson for us. From the first prophet being Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Adam and Eve, obviously.
Yeah.
It's or Hawa in Arabic, obviously. It's he was the first. He was there to show us. And again, stories is there to teach wisdom. Come down now, and again, it's 25 prophets in the Quran by name. But when you get to Jesus Christ in the Bible, and I haven't read this for myself yet, but I've seen the scriptures. I just have to open up one and really read it for myself and never finish it.
Mm-hmm.
It introduces from the Torah how the Bible will come into play. It introduces in the Bible how the Quran will come into the play. So, the Prophet Muhammad is the last of all prophets. He's the seal. He's the last of all prophets. We don't worship Prophet Muhammad. We don't worship no prophet. You just make du'as, you make prayers for them, send supplications to them. Allah protect them. Allah forgive them. Allah, thank you for sending them. We pray to Allah. It's one God. We pray to God. It's one God. It's just prophets that is there to be teachers. So we believe Jesus Christ is a prophet. We recognize him as that. Miracle birth, Mary is his mother. It's just when it gets to that, and Muhammad is where the disconnect between the two religions. However, a Muslim man is allowed to marry a Christian and Muslim wife. Or a Jewish wife. In this day and age, it's kind of not the same as it was back then because it's kind of difficult. But ultimately speaking, like it's allowed because it's a people of the book, like Abrahamic religions. We believe that true Christians, again, is God you worship. I'm not 100% familiar with the Trinity and the concept of it. I understand it's Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I don't believe in worshiping that, but spirits are around.
Mm-hmm.
They are spirits. There is but it's one God, ultimately speaking. And that's who you're praying to. That's who you're asking to help you. So I think ultimately that's where the disconnect comes in. Now, if someone said they read the Quran and they disagree, that's your right. I can't do nothing about that. If you read the Bible and you say this is your way, that's your way. I just think when I've read the two and I've seen the lineage and the theology and I've seen the Quran, I'm like, this is what you're supposed to do. This is the compassion. This is the understanding. This is what you're supposed to do. This is the guidelines. This is really how you're supposed to go about life, the finances, the children. Again, having wives. People think that the polygamy thing is just, oh yeah, I get to have sex with multiple women. That's why I want multiple wives. I'm like, no, you have to take care of women.
Of all the families.
When men used to go to war,
yeah,
and someone died, and it's a woman here with her kid, and men working and bringing, I'm like, you're doing a charity. You're doing a service. Taking on the responsibility of treating this woman this way, this woman this way. Raising children. Imagine doing that 4 times. That's why you pay a dowry. That's why you pay a meher. You have to. It's not you're paying for a wife. A dowry or a meher isn't money per se. It's a gift. It's a bridal gift. It's saying that, again, I'm making this commitment to say I'm going to take on this responsibility as a man. Not just to satisfy your needs.
Yeah.
That's how you're thinking.
And that's where the lines get blurred at.
Yeah, that's right. So apart from that, religiously, when I see polygamy out there, I'm like, I think some women actually like, yeah, he's a man, he's financially capable, he's physically capable, he's mentally capable, he has all the qualities that they want, and it's not an ego thing where it's like, yeah, man, fucking 2 girls, and like, nah, it's not that. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's looked at as a basis of like, this man is capable to take care of his responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have to accept, like, you don't have to be a woman.
You ain't gotta accept, yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? That's just the basis of that for me.
What they say,
when I have multiple wives, no, I think one is enough for me. One good woman is enough.
feel that.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Shout out to whoever doing whatever.
I know even in times where I was greedy,
Yeah.
I still just need that one. Like it's
Yeah,
like
bro.
that's the thing where I know I can never do it, cause I'm gonna. Me personally, I know I'm
I
gonna.
remember actually. I ain't gonna say what high school. I remember a situation where you was like, "There's a lot." Like, there's a lot, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I've been in a situation. I'm like, but I ain't gonna lie. This is a lot. Like, I'm
Yup.
way out of my depth.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds good, but no.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Bruh, nah.
it's not to say that you couldn't. It's just
Yeah, but it's
mentally, you know, like, I don't need to do this. You know what I'm saying?
What? I be right, bruh. And then plus, like I said, I have favorites, and I ain't gonna lie. I show favoritism. I'm not gonna lie.
For sure.
I only interact with a lot of things. I interact with what I like for the most. Like it's certain things that I'll tolerate, but for the most part, if I interact with it or with them, I fuck with that.
For sure. I definitely do.
And one of them why I know like if I don't see me foot like I say even when I'm greedy like. I look at it like this. I spend where I want to spend most of my time, where I'm okay to spend most of my time, where I can be around this one, and I don't like even when I don't want to be around nobody, it's gonna be different. The other ones, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm ready to be done with you. I'm ready. You can't do that, and that's your wife.
Yeah, I think that's why picking is really important. Yeah, because you can't. I'm not saying you can't. Divorce is there only as a last resort.
I can't. I mean,
but
when it comes to that,
it's there's the last resort. However, when you know going into this, I'm making this decision and I have to put in the work. I'm telling myself I'm committed. I have to do this. That's why I said the decision making part of it is like picking. Is now again, divorce is there if it really just get to a point, and then some people decide they want to try again. It might take them 2 times to get married, whatever the case, 4 or 5. Not 4 or 5, but well, some people 4 or 5. But I ain't calling that out on nobody.
Yeah, I ain't trying to put that on nobody.
It's like sometimes, you might have to really sit here and think, am I making the right choice, the right decision? Because you're not gonna want to divorce. Yeah. You shouldn't want to, but you know what you can handle and what you can't. So when you made that decision, I think that's really important. When do you see yourself actually trying to start looking, or have you been? Or right now you just focusing on yourself?
I think it's a mixture, man.
Well, not even focusing on yourself.
Cause it's like I'm not gonna 100% say I'm opposed, cause it's like I don't want to block none of my blessings, you know. But also I'm not gonna 100% say, oh though, like that's the front of my mind right now is building up enough stability in my life. Yeah. Where I can spend more time with my family when I have them. Where if I'm not one of them. I'm not even gonna bring up the whole conversation to get it started, the whole 50-50 stuff. But I want to be comfortable enough to where if my wife was working, it's an option because she has the option, not because she got to or it ain't.
I think that's the conversation of equality versus equity.
Yeah.
Some things in the I heard this from a sheikh. He was like, you're not really supposed to invoke all the rights you have over your spouse.
Yeah.
Like, certain rights you have when you get married, as a man and as a woman. But it is inhumane to ask me a lot of you all the time. Or ask everything I'm supposed to ask, every right all the time. When you go to your job, I don't know who out there is a super worker, but you ain't supposed to go hard every shift. Sometimes you'll have days where it's like, bro, I can only manage to do this. You've been a good worker for time. You've done enough. You have your credit. You have what you've earned. Yeah. It's okay to have all of this. You have a relationship. I'm like, bro, you're not a robot. Like, you're a human being. You're going to have a day where it's like, you just don't got it. That's understandable. 50-50, financial whatever, is not, to me, a situation where, as a man, me personally, I already pay my bills. I already have myself taken care of. So, do I need you to? No. If you take it upon yourself to, I would be like, nah, I got it. You'd be like, no, I want to do something. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't go off the basis of you better do this or expectation. No,
Yeah,
whatever you do for me, like I don't require certain things from a woman, like cooking, cleaning. I'm an adult. I don't cook, but I eat when I need to eat. I wash and clean myself, wash and clean my clothes, my surroundings, as I need to. I'm not requiring that of you because I'm an adult. I'm a functioning adult. I'm with you off the basis of I like you and I want to be around you. I'm choosing to.
Okay.
Whatever you do, I appreciate it. So when we say 50-50, I'm like, you was paying your bills. I was paying my bills. I will say, I'm going to take it upon myself because I like you that I want you to be around me. I'm initiating and say, hey, in this situation, I'm like, do you want to be blank? You say, yeah, you have the further conversation. I have my mindset. What's your mindset? When you say that, you disagree, you agree, you go from there. But if I say, I'm the man, I'm going to pay bills, we're going to move in here, we're going to do this, we're going to live here, we're going to do that, is that okay with you? You say yes. Once you agree, I'm like, cool. Prior to that point, or even at the start of that point, I'm assessing, like, I'm noticing she don't ever buy me no, like, it's like Nike, it's like sports clothes, polo, whatever the case, you know, whatever you wear, it's like, I'm noticing she ain't really taking the initiative to, like, figure
No
me
consideration.
out. Yeah, she ain't buy me, and I'm like, well, I'm looking at her phone, like, she like this type of clothes, she like that. I'm gonna get her a gift. I'm a shower of affection. Like, I'm expressing it. So I'm taking it upon myself to do that. But again, conversation. Do you like gifts? Do you like to show affection? Okay. Do you send gifts? Do you buy gifts? Do you show affection?
What does that look like?
If you want to receive but you're not giving, for me, that ain't it. Because I'm doing, I'm expecting. And I'm not wrong to say I got expectations. So when it's like that in the terms of 50-50, I'm like, you don't have to split bills. You don't have to pay bills. But if I'm noticing that you not really going to do nothing, like, again, I'm a functioning adult. I'm taking on a relationship because it's something I want and I can afford to do. I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to take on an extra lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking care of myself. Because I like you, I'm saying, yeah, my life is stable and set. I want to add you to it. Or we can just say, we'll get our own place together.
Yeah.
And I will take care of the bills. But, okay, I'm taking care of the bills. We need to eat. You might have the specialty as a woman of cooking. Because I don't. I'll just buy food out.
He said, fuck it, we gonna eat.
Yeah, I'm going to eat. You going to eat, but I'm like, okay. And I don't like that whole bringing things to the table concept.
Yeah, I don't
it sounds malicious.
I ain't never been with that.
But it's more so, hey, I like you and I love you and I care about you.
Yeah.
I want you to be taken care of. This is how I'm going to take care of her. If I'm working and she working, if I'm home and I'm hungry, I'm going to provide food. If the place is dirty, I'm going to clean it. I don't think it's a role thing of like, you do this. No, I'm just like, if you home, what you
consideration isn't a gender.
Yeah, you going to leave the place dirty because you home and it's not your job? Nah, I think that's ridiculous. I think, so I'm like, if you notice that, damn, we kind of running low on supplies. You gonna purposely not buy supplies because it's my job? I'm like,
that's dumb.
But to anybody who got set up like that, some people say, hey, the woman gonna take care of the food, you gonna take care of the bills. She gonna take care of the clothes, she gonna take whoever, however it work for whoever. But for me, I'm just like, if I see a need to be done,
I'm gonna do it.
I just feel the need.
Yeah. Especially if I can do it.
Yeah. Am I expecting a woman to blank? No, because I'm a man and I'm like, yeah, I'm providing. I'm gonna pay the bills. Mm-hmm. But I'm not staunch, like, I'm paying the bills, you better do. No, I'm just like, I'm paying the bills. I'm taking care of you.
Hey, let's
I care about you.
Help me help you.
Yeah, like, if you care about me, please show it. And if you don't like that concept financially of showing it, then, now, if you're not working, and I've accepted that you're not working, I know that, I can't blame you, because I knew that before.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say, if I would like to build it where it's an option.
I just want what I'm giving in return, but not staunchly. Just I want to feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is mutual. That we both like each other enough to say we like each other. You know what I'm saying?
Just like you say, when especially being a man, like, you understand, bro. You know, when we feel appreciated, it turn the hustle up. Like it turn up everything. When the
hustle already up.
Yeah, but when you feel it's like.
Appreciate it,
It make you feel like I'm doing it. Like you feel good to do it.
Appreciation. Everybody want to feel appreciated. Thank you.
Appreciation and consideration.
Thank you. This is my turn. Now I'm gonna show you some appreciation.
Okay.
I know you like this. It's gonna make me feel good to do this for you. But if you're not doing it for me, I'm like, how much do you really like? I'm starting to quit. But that is like, and again, you gotta talk.
Yeah.
Before you get that deep in there, like, oh, this bitch, she don't do nothing. I'm like, well, has she ever said she was gonna do nothing? You kind of should have figured that out.
You got it, yeah.
And I say, women, I tell them, I be like, bro, you gotta kind of ask questions like, did you know this nigga was a bum?
People not thorough.
Or did he just...
People not thorough, and you know people love to overlook some shit.
Like, come on now. At some point, you gotta start taking responsibilities for our poor decisions. At some point. But that's just about it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta ask you. I wanted to ask you about something.
Time.
Oh yeah.
I ain't got no way.
Oh, you gotta come in the camera a little bit, bro.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
All the way up.
When I asked you about your dream day, I don't know if you ever saw this when I had posted it.
I seen her.
I'm going to say I have not been on my best date. The date that I want,
I'm gonna preface this by saying, this is like her dream day, her best day. This not something she asked for a dude on the first date, which I don't get why some people thought, and which I actually think is kind of dope.
What's your like dream day? What is that? What would that be?
I guess my dream day would probably be, it's really not even that hard. I don't know. But I do want to fly first class. I'm going to go ahead and manifest this because I'm acting scared. And I talk about this. I talk about this too much. I want to fly first class out of the country. I don't know where.
There and back? You want to fly first class there and back?
There and back. Let me tell you, we are not about to half-ass anything. We're not about to do one thing and we're not going to follow through with it. I'm tired of that. I'm tired.
She ain't wrong.
I don't have time. So
Tired of the one foot in, one foot out.
yes.
I feel it. Hey, that's real.
I'm so sick of that. So, probably flying out the country, it sounds cliche, but I haven't experienced this and I want to experience it with the right person. I'm not gonna lie, I had opportunities to do that in my prior relationship. Just didn't feel like that was the time. I want the whole 9 candles on the beach. Set it up. Show me that an engagement might even be possible.
I reckon that she's like a romantic.
Yeah, I could.
I consider myself romantic.
Yeah, I guess you would consider her that. I mean, me and her never been that level.
I think,
but
I think
you get.
Yeah, I got this. Nah, but that's valid.
That's why I said I fucked with it.
Yeah, I fucked with it.
I fucked.
Dream date, yeah.
Yeah, this hurt. Like this.
First date, no.
Yeah. Yeah. First day, crazy.
I mean, but to whoever got that type of money and lifestyle, if that is how you get there,
I would love for that to be the,
by all means.
Like if
I get there financially too, I might do that. But right now, no.
That's my thing. Like, hey, shit. If I could do it,
Yeah, if I could, I would. Not everything, but
Yeah.
that, yeah.
which I don't think that's crazy.
Bentleys and the Rolls Royces is crazy behavior. But
Yeah.
again, but nah, I dig it. First class. I think when it comes to stuff like that, when you've never experienced it,
Yeah.
I think seeing something and be like, oh, that's nice, that's lovely. I think it's very different than when you're on the receiving end, because then it starts to look like, am I not worthy of good fortune like that? Am I not worthy of something thoughtful of that? I can see how I can seep into the brain. Right?
Yeah.
If you never ever have.
But you know that, like they always say, comparison is always the stealer of joy.
Still a joy, yeah.
People gotta stop.
If that's really who you are, like I assume that's really who she is.
Yeah.
If that's really who you are, because not everybody flowers. Not every girl like flowers. Some girls like the edible arrangements with the chocolate and whatever the case. So you get the wrong girl flowers and she don't want it. I'm a girl like flowers. I'm like, bro, what do you like?
Yeah.
Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't give a damn about traveling. Or rather, out the country. Some people just care about how to make my immediate life fun and happy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think a dream day, I have mine, yes. I respect hers, but I just think make it something thoughtful to yourself.
I
And do what's thoughtful to the other person.
can fuck with that.
You know what I'm
I can fuck with that. I feel that too, bro.
100%.
Damn, I don't think it's up here.
Fuck too. Let it fuck raw. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be accountable on both ends.
Love of my life.
Fuck too. Let it fuck raw. Fuck too. Let it fuck
Fuck, is it gonna?
Fuck too.
I think you got to click in the beginning.
I am
There you go.
excited
Oh,
about
wait,
it.
no, it isn't.
So let me ask you, who do y'all feel is more responsible, or is it even, or is somebody else more responsible for a woman getting pregnant from raw sex?
You know the consequences, but also like I can't nut it myself. So it's like without your sperm, I can't get pregnant.
Type shit.
So
Am I on shrooms?
Okay.
No, I think the guy.
About that, girl.
Yeah, I think the guy's responsible because like nigga pull out like.
Okay.
But then also, you know, I know people who don't even believe that pre-cum gets you pregnant, and it definitely does.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if any specific day is stopping me. Even the red lights, I don't know if it is.
That's
'Cause
voodoo.
If you trying to put a towel down,
That's voodoo.
I ain't gonna lie, I think it's a nigga, cause we kind of run the whole thing, that whole situation. They kind of up under our will. And I mean, if he really
I'm about
doing it,
to have a woman like force you to nut in her, even if she in your ear telling you don't pull out, fill me up. Even if she doing that,
it's crazy.
no, you can't.
I'm using that next. I ain't never.
Be right there. Also, you also know who you fucking who. You got to know the girl that you get about to get pregnant.
that one man.
And ladies, you know what I'm saying? The only thing, the reason why I say it's 60-40, because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all know who y'all letting fuck too. Letting fuck raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be accountable on both
the
ends.
love
but
of my life. Like, yeah. Thank you.
Lulu. So let me ask you.
I think I agree with the 60-40.
Yeah.
I think you both responsible.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
both know what's going to happen.
For
or
sure.
what could happen or what can happen.
Yeah.
If you're making a conscious decision to say, what's going on, Jay? How you feel? I think if you're making a conscious decision to say, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
You probably thinking, no, it's not going to happen. You won't pull out. But in the event that it does happen, do you have a plan in place?
Yeah.
Of if this is what we're going to do? I just think. If you get that far, then I think, both of y'all are responsible. You're two consenting adults. As a man, though, but this is the thing. It kind of looked like it was on your part as a man, because it's like,
And that's why
she's saying okay under the preface that you going to handle your end.
That's why I say because we the leader.
Yeah, it's like
That's why I said 60-40.
she's agreeing on the basis of
Who I am.
who I am. So it's like, or what I'm able to do. If you know, nigga ain't really, you know what I'm saying? He ain't sharp as crown in the body. You ain't, don't say no. And then if she say no, then they strap up or you ain't gonna fuck. Simple as that. But if you say yes as a man, all right, you said yes. It's time to
Handle your business.
You know what I'm saying?
Handle your business.
But
Handle
it's
your
one of
business.
them type of things, bro. Ultimately, yeah, that's about it. But what she said, don't be having sex with no one that's not your spouse.
Yeah.
Raw. And even if you are with your spouse and you know you don't want kids, have a plan in place.
A fail safe, just in case.
You know what I'm saying?
Just in case. Boy, aviation be teaching me some shit, bro. Being in aviation school, bro.
For sure. I was just thinking about doing that next. Like,
You
just
are?
on the side thing, like aviation or like getting a boat license.
Get a boat like it's quicker there, cause I have one in California.
My trainer actually, my first like that helped me like take the test.
Mhm.
He actually like went to Florida and like did like aviation. He did like. So I like what's the not a crop duster, but like what's them small planes that the cartels be driving?
Yeah,
The one that
the
go in
single
the
engine.
water.
They single engine prop. Yeah,
those,
single.
those.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
Hey man, nah, it's but
Like
nah.
he trained on like he said he started off like he did a little simulator, but he's like now he's at that level where he can fly like by himself.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Nah,
he
cause
at.
you got to put in them hours
Yeah,
to get your pilot's license. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to put in hours. Cause I thought I'm not gonna lie, see, being real with myself, I thought about getting my pilot's license first before I went to just like mechanic school, aviation mechanic school. But I was like, me knowing myself. Not only, cause if I do have kids, I don't want to be that dad that's, even though I understand they home for a lot of the year, but the time that I'm always think the shit is happening when I'm not there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but so it's that, it's that part of it, and then also, bro, I'm put it like this. I went to Vegas with my god sister for her graduation.
For sure.
I met some shit I didn't see at home.
Yeah.
I went to New York. I met some shit I didn't see at home.
For sure.
I went to Cali.
Yeah. What?
So that being my every day, well, that being my most days,
Right.
that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah,
That's tough,
New York different, LA different, Vegas different.
bro. Like no. And look, I'm not no racist or none of that, y'all. But I didn't think like, okay, I ain't met too many white women here. I wasn't fathoming white women until I was around them.
Yeah.
And man, I was like, damn.
Haven't seen all of that. The reverse actually happened for me. I try in these past couple weeks to open my mind up to like different regions of the world. East, West Africa,
Yeah.
Latin America.
And
But
by saying,
since then, I'm like, and shout out to everybody, but I'm like, something about it just kind of feel a bit off. I'm gonna say I just don't feel comfortable. Having left predominantly black Caribbean areas, I'm like, it's cool for who it's cool for.
Yeah.
I've been like coming back. I got back last week. I'm like, I have not seen black women like that, except when I was in Philly in Texas.
Yeah.
Not to say like I haven't seen them at all, but like in large succession, like everywhere you turn.
Yeah.
Houston, Dallas, Memphis.
Yeah,
Philly,
Memphis has a lot of people. Yeah.
Atlanta.
When I was driving, I drove to Memphis too. Yeah,
I lived in Jersey, predominantly north, probably, but being away from it, it's like I'm back. Thank God. I'm grateful to be back.
Yeah.
Like I'm leaving again, obviously, but being in like them type of environments, like for me, it's like that's what I'm choosing. After have seen other, I'm choosing
with good reason. With good reason.
But shout out to everybody who.
Oh god. Like I say, it didn't even make sense to me though before then I had to see like, damn. Like I ain't. You don't know what you.
I think the question is like, would you turn it down? If it was good, it lined up with what you believe in, it lined up with your ideas.
Probably not. If it lined up with what I believe in.
Would you have a basis? And again, earlier I said restraint. Sometimes it just don't feel right. To me, that's another reason. But if everything felt right, it was good. You prayed, talked to your family, you cool, your core beliefs, religion, ideology, everything is good. But that was different.
I don't know.
Would you turn it down?
I probably wouldn't. So, and I'm gonna say this to say that. Since I had got older and I got into my religion deeper and heavier. I wasn't never no person that'd be like, oh, I couldn't build a relationship or be cool with it. That just ain't never been my. I ain't got nothing against people, bro. I like you said, I respect people until otherwise. Yeah. 100%. So like when it came to stuff like that, I ain't never like had no issues with other races and all that. But as like I got deeper in my religion, race isn't to me like I don't even look at it too much as a thing. It fell down the ladder. Yeah. For sure. Like it felt like just like that. Like it fell down the ladder. Like, I know some real good people in all races. I know some bad people. I understand the backstory. I understand what we come from being in America. I understand me being African. I understand all the prerequisites. For sure. But I can't hold that on to that if I want to make I understand it. I know it. Yeah. But I can't let that make my everything.
For sure. Definitely understand. I think for me, and again, Muslim men are allowed to marry Christian women. But should you? Again, should is subjective. So I can't say what somebody should or shouldn't do, but it's like make the best decision. For me, if I'm saying I don't want kids, I don't have the responsibility of. If you have married a Christian woman as a Muslim man, you have to raise the kids in Islam. That's one of the things because it's like the teachings run through you. You're the man. You lead. They see if you just lead them to the. I'm saying you set the tone.
Yeah.
So I'm like core value and beliefs. character, if I had to risk it, is right under there. But really and truly, it could be one.
Yeah.
Because some things, again, I just wouldn't do. Some things I don't even got. Like, you wouldn't.
Like, how did that come to your mind?
Yeah,
like,
like,
and it'd be like that. How the fuck?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Like, some people is like, okay, maybe you can justify if situation happened. Someone broke in your house, you defended yourself.
yeah.
You ain't Derer,
Yeah.
but you because of situation.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's situation. Stealing. You hungry, you dead, bro. You homeless on the street. Again, I'm a human being. It's not black and white. I understand.
I done been there.
It's-
I done been there.
Is it bad? Is it a crime or sin? Yes, but context is
Yeah.
like I don't think you bad because you've done it. I just
Not to
think
say you should steal from rich or
You should
poor.
never steal.
I knew you should never steal.
and I don't know anybody who does. So- This is what I'm saying. I'm just like, when we waiting, I'm like, character is
Yeah.
like moral compass, and like, do you just have a good spirit to you? Do you have good intentions? Do you have good ideas? Like, are you compassionate? You got good morals. Do your morals line up with mine? Not to say that someone who don't line up with me that's bad. It's just not mine.
Yeah.
You might be okay with something. Go find who okay with it. To me, I put it there. Then I probably put. Would you believe I said we had the same similar type of woman?
I wouldn't doubt it.
In terms of.
Bro, I see some, we see some,
You know what I'm saying?
we,
I'm like,
I-
that to me, I put, because it does
and then
matter.
I'm
It
not
does
gonna lie,
matter.
so
Yeah.
it's funny that say
Yeah.
that you say that.
Yeah.
When I go, to go like certain things, sometimes
Yeah.
I see who there, I see who there, and I the first thing, my
Yeah.
dog,
I'm like-
my dog, my dog,
There's a reason why.
you know,
What I'm saying, but I think it does matter. Looks is a factor.
Oh, yeah,
But
of course.
not, it again, you gotta play in your ballpark. Tall, whatever, money, whatever. I'm like, that's what you want.
yeah,
If I don't fit it, I just don't fit it. But if I'm in the gym, I'm a certain type of way.
yeah,
You do your best. You get your beard, facial hair together, do your hairstyle. You can't really do nothing about the face structure.
yeah.
But do your facial hair, do your hair.
You do your part, yeah.
Do your part. Clean
yeah.
up, shower, smell good, cologne, whatever, dress well, get in shape, get in the gym. It affects it better.
Yeah,
You look the best you can.
yeah,
You have a right to say, okay, well, I like this type. It's not to say they all gonna like you back, but if that's what you like, you go for it. Again, like, play in your league is like, some things, again, is like, the money is enough to get certain things. At that point, I can't say nothing.
Hey, that's real though.
If you know what type of money you work with, you know what type of you are,
Mhm.
you know what you look like, and you know what you like, I'm like, yeah, you have a right to ask for that. Yeah. So when we get there now, it's like, that to me, I put as number 3. People might think that's shallow, but I'm
Yeah.
like,
Nah,
you have a right to ask for what you want. if
it is
you
fine,
earn it.
it's bro.
Yeah.
Bro, see, that's the thing. I don't be when it comes to stuff like that, bro. I don't be listening to that bull junk, cause bro, people ain't nobody gonna choose something that they don't find.
And
Like,
to anybody that's out there dating someone that they don't find attractive, why are you doing it? And who you mad at? Like,
and why would you do that to them? That's cause that's low key
yeah,
evil.
Like saying they wasn't all that or they wasn't this. I'm like, so why was you over there?
I ain't like you just cook. I'm trying to see if I think I follow him on TikTok. Cause I wanted to show that to you.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, man. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's some evil stuff right there, though. If I messing around with somebody and you don't even like them,
like, who you do charity work? Like, you don't gotta do that.
this dude right here, cause we gotta react. I ain't gonna lie. When he talking about their wives, I be like, all right, come on, that's crazy, that's crazy. But like,
smash. I understand the reputation behind her, but I would love to be. This is still a Mike Breen double. Bang! Bang! Respectfully. Pass. Keep it respectful. Well, you can Jordan Poole my shit all you want, man. I'm smashing. This is one process I can trust. I'm dropping 70 in it. Triple double smash. Smash. Or pass here. Something ain't sitting right. Don't know what it is. Al Horford on some vet shit. I see you. Smash. On the left side, a smash. But her friend's catching a stray too. Smash. Gotta be honest, he doesn't fucking deserve it, man. And I'm not saying I do either, but smash. I'm smashing with the shoes on. Shout out to Big Purr, man. Double smash. It's a triple-double, no doubt, but a lot of y'all think this is the undisputed GOAT. Let me put y'all on real quick. Got a role player with a super max here. We got KCP's wife pulling up in the GOAT conversation. A triple-double for sure. One of them ones for real. Go ahead, tell me that the earth is flat. I'll believe it coming from you. A true GOAT is...
Sometimes I can't tell the difference in people, like how they look.
Not a lot of people do look the same. It's a lot of ladies.
And I also think that's a detriment because I shouldn't know that it's a template out there. Because I don't see this. You see this in real life, you think.
Damn.
But knowing that it's however many 100,000 more, kind of dilutes it a bit. You shouldn't be seeing that much.
Yeah.
It's not good for the brain.
A lot of people said that Bradley Beal was overpaid last year, but let me just say, I don't think the man was paid enough, to be honest with you. You're looking at a new box spring every single night. Respectfully, I'm putting her through the mattress.
I know, I get it.
I understand the reputation.
Bro,
if you asked me to tell the difference, I couldn't do it.
Like, hold on, man. That joke was funny. Like, even this one, I don't know if you saw this one.
Smash. We're starting out hot. It's a double, but with triple upside. We're looking at a possible tight end one here. Smash. It's like a better looking Woe Vicky to me. Respectfully passed. We have a twin tight end set here. I don't know which one's which, but I don't think it really matters in this situation. Double for both. On some 70s shit, whack the wop through the waterbed. Smash. The old Philly special. Smash. I just threw the mortgage on Evan Ingram to win the Triple Crown this year. Triple smash for sure. Smash on some homemaker shit. Respectfully, let's keep it respectful, because I fuck with Shorty. Smash. One of the most stacked position groups I ever seen in the GOAT conversation, but there's about 4 in the combo so far. Triple smash. No, fuck no. Keep her away from me because I didn't see this woman suck the seasoning out of a man. And we're not talking about any man. We're talking about Travis Kelce, who over half his life cosplayed himself as a light-skinned man. He went from looking like Blake Griffin as an undercover cop to full-blown investigator who prefers raisins in his potato salad. Do wish them a happy ever after, though, because I'm genuinely afraid of the next code switch this man is capable of pulling off.
Big bomber class before busting on me head. A sexy girl says she want to give me head.
Bro, this man is crazy, bro.
What is your opinion on black male athletes in their spousal choices?
Honestly, I tell people, do what is best for you. Cause look. I'm gonna be 100. Okay. And that's all I can be.
For sure.
I understand that I understand our people. Yeah. And I'm not gonna tell nobody to be with somebody that if you happy over there, if it make your life better and it make you a better person.
For sure. Go for it.
I'm not like, bro. What you eat don't make me shit.
At what percentage do you think, at any, it's done with malicious intent? Or do you think majority of the time it's the circumstance? I'm gonna pick two.
That's a great question.
NBA and NFL.
That's a great question.
Because in the FIFA world, when we look at things, it's a lot of times it's like the proximity matches up. Yeah. Even when we do like transcontinental, like African players in the UK, Europe, overall of Europe, or in the US. Yeah. West African, she's West African. You East, she East. Sometimes it's like you may have moved to an area that wasn't as diverse as where you come from. So that's why you had this prestige school is predominantly you see that.
It happened.
So that's circumstance. Yeah. Sometimes, and the more rumblings you hear in that world of athletes, it's like maliciously picking this because to spite the other.
Yeah, nah. When it's done like I do believe that happens though. But when it's done like that, I can't get behind that.
I don't get behind any of it because I'm like, imagine you sleeping, and I wake up the whole house and be like, yo, I'm finna go to sleep. My nigga just go to sleep. You don't gotta tell me.
Yeah. Type shit.
Point, like broadcasting your preferences is like.
Yeah, will you make it? Yeah.
Now,
it's crazy that made me just think of a very specific person.
I don't think this is broadcasting. I think we look at celebrities' lives a bit too closely as a society. Yeah. And we highlight what we notice. But I'm thinking, cat out the bag. We black people in the United States of America, we do not make up that much of a percentage. We don't even come close to a quarter. Yeah. So,
Okay.
When you are in the bubble in the grand scheme of these big level $1 billion corporations, I'm thinking to get there, you work your way up a system. In said system is predominantly that race.
Yeah.
Or other. You still have a choice, yes. But after you leave a certain age, 16, 17, 18, and you go up the ladder, are you really looking 4 years in your past to specific people? Or you just so far removed out of that community and no one came with you, and now you just here? I could understand how for some people it gets in that. Now some people fight it and they like, nah, I'm staying with no matter what.
Yeah.
Respect to them, because that's a choice you're making. At the same time, you say, yeah, bro, I'm at this college, I'm at this university, I'm in this country. It's not my people here.
And that's why I say,
but I found someone who made me happy.
And that's
why
that's
they make you happy could depend on the day count.
Yeah.
But we can argue that point later. It's just like that particular point where it's like they purposely picking these women. I'm like, at what percentage is it malicious versus it's just
probably about 50-50, bro. It's probably 50-50.
Could be.
I
think
but
we know we don't highlight the ones that's actually with the black women.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that there's more black athletes with black women.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Now, when you take a picture at a certain point, yeah, you can make anything look away.
Yeah.
But okay, some athletes at a higher caliber than others. Some people are simply just there for the money, and they just want to whatever, how many women they can and bounce. Should you do that again? I ain't telling nobody what to do. But when we talk about stars or like the main guys, or just players that got, and I'm not gonna say integrity in religious way, but like who you kind of want to look at as an athlete. Some people, I'm like, what they do don't even move the needle because it's just like they did just for a short time.
Yeah.
No disrespect to no athlete, but some athlete, I'm like, we only highlighting what we kind of want to paint the negative out. Why you think nobody don't say, look at this person? They happy, they beautiful, black couple. But then it's at the same time, should you be highlighting black couples? Because it's like, I see why we do it in America. Like, we try to put ourselves as high as we can to make things known. But, because it sometimes do feel like there's an attack there, which I believe there is. But, highlighting something on the other side is like, why you this, why you that? And I'm like, you kind of got to let people be. Just focus your energy more on where you already want the positive at, or where it's already at.
Yeah. So
when you see black over, beautiful, nothing but blessings. Keep it pushing.
That's what.
That's
you say. Yeah. As long as it makes sense and it's good in your life, I'm like, I said, I can live with it. Of course, you. Shout out Jalen Hurts.
Shout out to Jalen. Shout out Stephon Gilmore.
Shout
out LeBron.
Shout out. Hey, I think LeBron is one of I think he's a great example. I think he's a great example. But like you say, if given the situation, right? Like you say,
shout out to Russell.
No doubt.
DK.
Even Saquon, like he grew up like that. He literally.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's at what point that's not malicious to me. That is.
That's
ultimately when I see black women with other men, I'm like, I try not to go negative first.
Yeah.
I really try to just stay as neutral as possible. Like, you found love. If you running around talking about, I'm like, all right, well, now I'm starting to question your intent.
Yeah.
But again, not my business. However, in terms of safety, I always just try to, like, when you see the horror stories of she found somewhere and died, and I'm like, I don't want to go straight to, you see, that's why you shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I'm just like painting a narrative that this is better than that, and then something catastrophic happens. It's hard to feel empathy or emotion for you. I'm not saying you should or should, but it's hard to. It's like that black guy that was like, I would never date a black woman. I did a dog, and then he got found dead because the situation happened. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, they gonna laugh at you, bro, because you out there talking that nonsense. But you get what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I can't tell nobody what to do, like you said, but I do think let's just make sure you're making best decisions for ourselves and understand your circumstances and where you live and who you are and how much you could lose before making a decision of such a caliber.
All right, cool. So look, we go. Okay, with that being said, we gonna watch these 3 videos, and you say yay or nay. Okay. You ain't gotta get no more information. Just say yay or nay.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta watch the whole thing, or as he said.
As he said. Okay.
Celebrating the finest WNBA players with over 500 submissions, this was voted on by you, the fans. And by fans, I mean...
He a fan, he a fan, he a...
And I'm not gonna lie, y'all already pissing me off because there's no way Olivia Nelson should be delegated to the third team. Because speaking for me, respectfully, this mattress would be... Let's just say congratulations for making the All-Smash...
Because of yeah, nay.
Yeah, nay.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
You for sure?
Yeah.
That's third team Olivia Nelson. Next up, we got HVL. Let me explain. This is why democracy is important, okay? A smash for sure, but we all have our own...
Maybe. I say a night. I say
criteria
night.
and preference. Maybe not.
I don't know. That's kind of...
That could go real bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah,
but consensus says she's supposed to be here. Making the all-smash third team at this stage in her career, we gotta respect this achievement from Skylar Drop to Smith-Diggins because since the moment she stepped into the game, had it unlocked. You gotta respect the longevity. How about Isabel Harrison's little cute ass pulling up for the all-smash third team? And one thing you gotta appreciate most about her game is the versatility. Any look, any style, the switch up is unheard of, mind you. She came into the league as a thuggish ruggish. And the poster for the team is going to represent that. Coming for the last spot of the all-smash third team.
St. Texas, ain't no hold'em.
Cowboy Gary.
Could be for sure. The second team was hard too, though. The second team was hard.
I already sent you my first.
Yeah.
And I think I got a great team.
You got a great line. Like you said earlier,
second team is here. We're starting with an absolute banger. The Vegas favorite to be on first team all-smash, Kelsey Plum. And remember, if you're mad at me, don't be, because I left the voting up to you. I don't want to hear from the people that didn't vote. Y'all might have fumbled, because this might just be first team all-smash. But joining her own teammate, Cameron Brink, very deserved. We can work on the dance moves
this
later.
Video
Little
for
lack
sure
of Lowry's might need a smash of Mrs. Dash for all that sass. However, when you have it, you flaunt it. And she did just that. Respectfully joining her, none other than another dime piece from the LA Sparks, and we can see why they dominated the regular season in the Smash League. One thing about Ray Burrell is that her game is going to translate on and off the court. This may just be the best three-peat since Kobe and Shaq coming out of LA. However, breaking up the potential four-peat, despite now being a free agent, Esmery Martinez makes second team all-smash. And I'm proud of you guys on this one. This is a deep pool. This is great ball knowledge. Taking the last spot on second team all-smash, a former LA Spark. Talent scouting is immaculate in this franchise. It is none other than baddest baller in Seattle, Lexi Brown. Here's a look at your all-smash second team. Let me know who you guys expect to see on first team all-smash. The all-smash second. How is that? First team all-smash is here, and I want to introduce you to the two captains. Starting with the Croatian sensation herself, Nakia Mule. Listen, if you didn't have her on your ballot, I almost threw it out. Because this is a GOAT conversation contender, no question. And so is your guys' second captain, Miss Rakia Jackson. Being voted the baddest while playing for the baddest team, the LA Sparks, speaks volume to her game. Probably just end it here and be cool, to be honest, but what good would that do? The basketball Barbie, Sophie Cunningham. And look, if she says she ain't did it, she ain't did it. Let's keep it respectful. But what really threw me off is teammate Lexi Hall got the exact same amount of votes. And while I believe in democracy as commissioner, I had to step up. In this league, you get your cake and eat it too. I'm counting 2 as 1 here. Mainly because y'all cooked on these last 2 picks, kind of like God was cooking by making this face card and attaching it to a 6'6" frame like this. First time I ever heard that song, I thought she was the inspiration behind it. Joining her, the last person to make first team all-smash. Pretty game, pretty face, the best player in the W this season, Miss Nafisa Collier. Looking at a triple crown type of season, not only was she voted first team by all of you, she's also the current MVP and DPOY favorite. End of season awards are live, so go vote. In the meantime, take a look at first team all-smash. First team.
I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like he tried to put diversity in his team.
No, I really think them people answered. This guy, the way he.
Yeah, I think he legit.
Yeah. Like, but I would have took her off and put her.
Yeah.
She could have been Esmer. She could have been. Yeah.
It's like who you taking out. I would have taken out who Ferguson. I don't know who.
Nika Mill.
Yeah,
You would have took out Nika Mill and put.
Yeah.
Bro, them two right there. That one right there.
I wonder if he gonna make an all-time team.
He do. I think he did. I don't. Damn. I thought he did. That's another good one. She has some really good days.
He need to put no longer in the league team as well, or not in the league.
Cause that. What's that girl name?
Tia Hoover. Flo J. When Flo J get in there. Who else?
What you call it? I hate to say that because his wife, but Jaylen Brown wife. That girl.
I just seen her for the first time. I can't remember what she like. I just seen her for the first time.
That's right.
Jaylen Brown and Kaiser.
On first glance, I thought that was Audrey. Yeah, I've seen her before.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she don't play ball, does
she? She did.
She stopped.
I mean,
she's no longer in the league. I'm trying to tell you.
She's.
She looked like
she played for the Sky.
Brianna, Gunner girlfriend.
Gunner girlfriend?
Yeah,
I never seen her.
Brianna something. But on first glance, though, she looked just like their face structure.
Well, I don't know who that. What's her name?
Brianna. I think. I can't think about it.
Brianna ain't Gunner.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she.
Brown.
She's
with
fire
the,
though.
with the cheekbones.
Yeah, that's what he say, right? We got too much access, man. Like we not supposed to see all this, man. We not supposed to see all this, man. Shit.
But since being back in the city, though, I could say like being in Dallas.
So you mad because you?
Being in like Memphis, being in Atlanta, Miami kind of don't count. New York,
yeah,
Chicago, LA, yeah, man. It's in those places, it's normal.
Yeah.
But again, not everybody can live in a big city.
Yeah, bro.
But when you out the country and they all look like that, you spoiled for choice. At that point, it ain't about looks. Is never the problem. Though. You ever notice that? Like anytime you talk about, it's never looks.
It's discipline.
It's really just. Yeah, right.
Discipline, consideration, respect. If y'all the other shit. It's a lot of that shit out of there.
For sure.
Hey, brother, before we close out the stream, brother, can you leave us with some words, man? Can you?
Oh man.
Can you talk to them?
Man, just be your best. Do your best. Make proper decisions. Take accountability for yourself. At the end of the day, everything don't happen how it's supposed to. No need to stress. Put your best foot forward. Put your faith in God. That's all I got.
That's real, bro. For sure. I appreciate you pulling up to my stream, dog. I enjoyed you.
For sure. I'm leaving on Monday morning. So tomorrow, I got a dentist appointment. I'm gonna go to my aunt's crib, wash some clothes. Go to the gym. Get a little nap in.
What time you going to the gym?
I'm gonna go like.
No, I'm talking about tomorrow. Cause I'm going to the gym.
I'm going to the gym like right now. Like, after I wash these clothes, I'm going like probably 1 in the morning.
Okay.
And then I got a dentist appointment 9-10 a.m. After that, I'm going straight to the airport.
Oh, you leave? Oh, yeah.
And I drop off the rental, and I'm gonna just be at the airport.
Okay.
From like 4 or 5 in the afternoon to my flight at 6 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to sleep on the plane. So.
Yeah, it's because you're going to Trinidad, right?
Yeah. Now I heard them lines is getting kind of crazy at Hartsfield Jackson. I've been seeing it, so.
Yeah, especially right. Yeah.
So I'd rather be super early than missing the flights.
Yeah.
Dig. So that's all I got, my boy.
Yeah. You know, it's always love, brother. I appreciate you coming.